sure you all know as well as I do that when it comes to the silver screen, race, ethnicity, and nationality don't matter a bit. Everyone in the audience is equal and gets to enjoy the greatest experience we can offer. Gaspar Dillon left his dream unfulfilled, and for him, this little show business of ours will reach heights he scarcely dared to hope for. All right, enough rambling from me. It's time for everyone to relax and forget their troubles. Bathe in this sea of beauty that makes even the goddess herself blush.
Oh boy.
That's right. I'm talking about all these gorgeous girls I have with me who've descended upon Tharbad, the city of pleasure.
Okay, everyone, all together now.
Get ready for the ride of your lives.
Here we go!
Let the Carnival Cavalcade begin!
It's certainly something. That's Salvatore Gotti for you. All he needs is a reg to dazzle you. This is real into it too. Yeah, she is. I'm so proud of you, Shahina. You worked hard for this. How are things on your end? Nothing unusual to report, although... Oh, Shahina and all the others look awesome! Nothing to report at points E or F either. This is a quite impressive procession, however. Straddling the line between wholesome and frisky. Could be pretty entertaining if you ask me. Anyway, is your little thing with Van going to be enough? Yes, it's only for insurance, but it should suffice for our needs if it comes to it. Well, I want to know what the thing is. From the look of things, I should be able to give my father a glowing report. Ajay, I think it's time we make our way over to the hotel. As you wish, Your Highness. Oh boy.
It's been 10 years, a whole decade since I grafted those disparate branches together. It's time to witness just what sort of fruit that garden will bear now that it has blossomed in full.
Oh, aren't you a troublemaker? Goodness me. But I suppose as a relative of sorts, I owe it to the offspring of the heretics to watch over them and see just how they've grown.
"12:30 p.m. All right.
And now, before the main award ceremony, I'd like to take this opportunity to announce the winners of the Film and Actor Prizes. First, the Tharbad Film Festival's first award for Outstanding Achievement goes to... Golden Blood, directed by Salvatore Gotti of Vegas Films.
What a shock.
That was great.
Next, the Tharbad Film Festival's first ever, most prestigious Leon d'Or goes to... Wolves Requiem, directed by Leslie Lam of Kowloon Pictures.
Next time, we'll see who has the last laugh.
Be gentle with your revenge when the time comes, yeah?
Nice one,
Moving on to the Actor Awards. The winner for Outstanding Actor is LaFar Osnavor for his lead performance in Wolves Requiem.
It's LaFaro.
Meanwhile, the award for Best Actor goes to Albert Granger for his leading role in Perfect Driver 2.
They sure do
Next, the
milk
winner
this
for
out.
Outstanding Actress is Judith Lanster for her lead performance in Golden Blood.
Judith, you rock!
And finally, the award for Best Actress goes to Nina Fenley, the lead actress of Wolves Requiem.
Well, you did it, Nina. Congratulations! You've managed to beat the pants off me.
Judith, thank you. I couldn't have done it without such an amazing film. Judith! You rock! I can't believe it's finally happened. Nina Fenley has surpassed Judith Lanster as an actress. We're seeing history unfold right before our eyes.
Magazines are bound to have a field day with this tomorrow.
On that note, those of you with invitations are free to proceed to the award reception atop the hotel. Everyone else, there's plenty more excitement left in store, so don't go anywhere.
Oh yeah! Now the real fun begins,
come on,
baby.
Work with me
Time
here.
for part 2 of my carnal cavalcade. Let's bring out some new guys and girls.
Got it.
That's Gotti for you, giving the people exactly what they want and more. Suppose without his preferred star of the parade, he had to up the ante one way or another. He might not have won the big award, but a parade full of actors and models, he's still making his mark. Come on, Shahina, you've got this. That's it, you're doing great, just like that. You're so strong now, and it's all thanks to you guys. I don't know about that. But she gets it from having such a good sister. Really impressive. She doesn't look tired from the first act of the parade at all. If he keeps this up, I'm positive she'll last through the whole thing just fine. Gotta say, I was real shocked to see Golden Blood pull runner-up instead of the Shiny Lion. It often seems Wolves Requiem. Is it really as good as they say it is? Oh yeah, it's an absolute masterpiece in its own right. The only other film this year that can hold a candle to it is Golden Blood. A real timely film, you might say. Wouldn't surprise me at all if that was what ultimately put it on top. Plus, if nothing else, it's a good sign voting process was generally fair despite this being Vegas Film's event and all that. I'm gonna go see it at some point now, too. Curious to see how Nina is in it. You can go see it if you want. I'm more interested in that uncut version of Golden Blood everybody keeps hyping up. In your dreams, kid. I don't think you're ready for it. Yeah, I have to agree with Aaron on this one. Maybe once you're a bit older. Ooh, that's so unfair. I'm plenty mature for my age. Not quite sure you're R17 mature.
Huh?
Gold? Well, it's never glowed gold before.
Is that?
Hey, what's going on?
What's wrong, Shahina? Are you okay?
Are you feeling tired? I can take over if you...
Tell me, you're not satisfied just being some substitute for your sister, are you? You are better than that. You want to shine yet brighter, don't you? To prove that you deserved the spotlight from the start. Then shine. Shine golden as the sun and consume everything around you with your brilliant rays.
Uh-oh.
I need to shine. Shine for Sarah. Brighter than her. More. I have to shine more.
Oh boy, the masks are back.
What
should shine together.
Huh?
What's wrong, you guys?
Well, this is probably bad.
I feel like I've jumped straight into the screen!
Dude, are you okay?
Shut up! Don't get in our way!
What's all this commotion?
Hell. Everyone, be ready to suppress. Damn! Are you all too?
Don't tell me you're trying to crash the party, sir. That's not very funny.
Yeah, Inspector. Come on, enjoy it. Enjoy yourself with the rest of us.
This ain't good.
Shahina!
Is that mask?
Shit! Guys, look over there!
Barrier? Oh boy. Moments before.
Why is the crowd acting like this?
No! They're ruining my precious cavalcade!
Looks like the worst-case scenario we projected has come to pass. Najee, get in touch with the Horvatot. Get them to provide support to our ground forces.
Yes, Your Highness. As you
You might want to come up with a plan B. We've already got things sorted out there.
You two must be with Armada. I take it you're the ones behind President Dillon's untimely passing. I think I see what's going on. That device is what's presumably made everyone out there go into a frenzy.
Smart man. You must be aware of what happened in Cray and Longport. But enough talk. Let's liven things up some more, shall we? After all, we owe it to ourselves, as fellow sponsors, to enjoy this.
That we do. With this, all of the pieces are now in place. I hope you don't mind keeping us company until the show's grand finale, Your Highness.
Such a creepy voice.
Your Highness! Najee, do you copy? Damn, I can't get through!
I've got no choice. I'll have to land this thing in the Oasis.
Well.
This can't be real. How is this happening?
It's probably safe to assume the cause of all this is in there. If I had to guess, that angel we had a run-in with delivered its prize straight to Armada's clutches.
Yes, I don't see how it could be anything else. This has to be the work of the fourth Genesis.
Yet its effects don't appear to be wholly indiscriminate. The people being controlled must have some sort of shared connection between them.
Wait, they're just like those other tourists. And that must mean...
Right. Those tainted orbital hookahs are the other piece of the puzzle.
I don't understand. That doesn't explain why my sister is being affected.
She's different. That mask she's wearing is what's giving her grief. Her dancing is amplifying the strength of the interference, driving these people to act so crazy. The question is when she would have gotten that mask from the culprit. Actually, wait. I think I know. It was probably sometime last night. I knew I should have stuck with her.
Please tell me you're joking.
There's more. What's going on here bears an awful resemblance to what took place a year and a half ago. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. Somehow it looks like they've managed to recreate that effect out here in Calvert.
What do you mean that? It couldn't possibly be. Hey, do you know what they're talking about?
Yeah, I heard about it from Sal. They're referring to when that famous dancer was mind-controlled during that takeover in Crossbell.
Clausel, you were in the area when all that was going down, weren't you? Got any ideas on how to break the spell based on that experience?
I didn't think you'd be so clued in on what happened. That whole crisis was stopped thanks to a bunch of people coming together in the right places at the right times. But as far as the dancer you're talking about goes, it was a fellow dancer that ultimately did the trick. She brought her back from the depths of darkness and sent that phoenix flying high once more, so to speak.
I think we can work with that. What do you think, Sarah?
I'll do it. Whatever chance there is of bringing Shahina back to normal, I have to take it.
All right.
Can't hold out much longer.
Well, if it isn't Sarah, couldn't resist getting a front row seat to watch me, huh?
Shahina. I'm so sorry. I know I haven't been the best older sister in the world.
Hey, what are you talking about? You should watch. Yeah, watch me, sis. I'm gonna shine even brighter. So bright, I'll turn into a golden sun. I'll
Playing
dance
Golden
for
Sun now?
as long as it takes. You won't have to suffer any longer.
Miss Sarah, take this. It's a spare Zypha.
I set it to activate a spirit jammer. Hopefully it helps you reach her. If anyone's dancing can get through to Shahina, it's yours, Sarah. You can do it.
We're gonna take care of the source. Sylphie, you be sure to back her up.
What you're doing right now isn't the dancing that was passed down to us. I'm going to dance some sense into you. As your only sister, I'll show you how it's really done.
Fine. See if I care. I'll just swallow you up too if that's what it takes. I have to keep shining brighter. I won't stop!
Barrier synchronization via Genesis, over 70%.
Fan! Now! It's open!
Let's get in! That was too damn close. You really pushed our luck by brute forcing it, you know.
Come on, don't give me crap. We made it through, didn't we?
What the heck is this?
Hey, you alright in there?
Yeah, just peachy. We're gonna go bash some heads and put a stop to this. You guys take care of that parade float. Make sure to contact the CID's Edith branch and the guild while you're at it.
Alright, leave it to us.
No, you don't have to crack the whip so hard on your own friends, do you? But I'll give you a pass, sweetheart. We'll take care of it.
My head is completely spinning at this point. But you can be sure I'll be recording everything. The world needs to know about this.
All right.
Now this is what I call a show. What a fine way to recreate what happened in Crossbell. That mask must originally come from the workshop. If that's the case, well, we made use of their emperor back in the day. So I guess turnabout's fair play.
My, I haven't witnessed such an amusing little spectacle since the serpent ensnared us. That certainly brings back memories. I wonder how she's doing these days.
I don't like the mention of the serpent. Oh, and we get a red logo, too. It usually means bad things. Sir, if you... I must ask if you have a reservation with us. If you don't, I'm afraid we must ask you to leave. Oh, great. A pair of muscleheads first thing. Just what we needed. Got no choice. We gotta take him down.
It's over. Here goes. Go time.
The double miss is very funny to me.
Got you. Now you old fart.
Up to you, Reset.
Too slow.
Miss Alfayed!
Let's party.
Okay.
Breathe onto us!
It's go time. Now you old fart.
Hit him fast, Fairy.
Too slow. Down.
Reset! A chance for a shot boost. Huh? Huh?
Up to you, Reset. Chance.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Oh, I didn't mean to target him.
Miss Alfayed!
This is your chance. Activating skill.
Get trapped!
Activating skill.
Nice.
Time.
Now activating skill.
Get out of here.
Chance. Up to you, Reset.
A chance for a shot boost. Huh? Flinched! Aaron!
Sucker.
Reset!
Chance.
Cypher.
Great.
Let this chance slip by. A chance for a shot boost. Here's some perfect chance.
Activating skill.
No! Aaron!
Sucker.
Beat me.
Donk. Got him. Alright. That does it. Their strength definitely feels amplified. Indeed, and far more than what we witnessed from those tourists under the influence yesterday. Have to take him down as we find him, as rough as it'll be. Agnes, how do things look with the Genesis? Judging from the reaction, I'd say we need to head up the award reception at the top of the hotel. Nina, Judith, Director Gotti, and the Prince should all be there as well. Got a scary-ass bodyguard with him, plus that cat girl. So they'll be just fine in the meantime. Should be an elevator we can take straight up. Let's hop on board. Alright. They locked down our ride. Now what do we do? Maximum security appears to be enabled. It would take some time in order to crack it. What about the other elevator? It can get us up to the 5th floor at least. We'll take it. We don't have time to waste. Right, we've got to get up there some way or another. Oh. Go upstairs? Yes. What is happening? Oh. Okay, I guess that was what I was supposed to do.
So soothing.
That's as far as the elevator will take us. How are we gonna go from here?
I believe our only option is to use the staircase.
Too slow.
Activating skill.
Gotcha.
I won't let this chance slip by. Activating skill.
Too slow.
Pretty easy, guys.
That went better than I anticipated. I eagerly await your performance.
Your charge attack is ready for use.
Treasure located. Praise Arusha and the flames.
Solar burst. Oh, stairs are in the middle. Found the stairs, guys. I did it.
Stay alert for ranged attacks. Commencing combat. Enemy stunned. Now's the time to get more shots. This is your chance for a shot boost.
It's go time.
Now's a good time to boost.
I suggest we strike now.
Energy output matches.
Now you old fart.
Hello, Ishmael.
I suggest we strike now.
Cheers for the hydrate and the quack.
All for you.
Ah,
Up to you, Reset.
missed.
Activating drive.
Activating skill.
You're open.
Rise and shine, small fry. Too slow.
Huh? I won't let this chance slip by. Activating skill.
Have some more.
Double damage is pretty nice. Yeah, I just needed something a little more actiony. Stay away, we won't try and fight you. Just please don't come any closer. Only the finest level of service for our guests. No use, we can't get through to them. Someone help! Stop right there. Won't let you lay a finger on them. You're the prize recipients, I assume. Please leave this to us. Ain't gonna be a fight scene in a movie. Stay back if you don't want to get hurt.
This ends right here.
It's over. Here goes. Here goes.
Be sorry for that.
Activating
Blink
skill.
and you'll miss it. Soar for me.
Boost gauge limit crushed.
Initiating drive.
Let's party.
Rono Impact.
Cypher, activate.
Activating skill.
Too slow.
Cypher, activate.
Ira, okay.
Huh? Here I go. Activating skill.
There we go.
Engaging shield.
Cypher, activate.
You won't get away with this.
Activating skill.
Okay, sure. Healing. Get out of here, dude.
Make it count, Aaron.
Activating skill.
I won't let this chance slip by. Activating
All right.
Nice. Moving on up.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Nice. Is everyone unharmed? Yes, we're fine, thank you. We're in your debt, but just who are you? That's gonna have to wait, I'm afraid. I'd love to hear all about your award winner too, but we ain't got the time. I suppose you're right. I can tell you're strong, so I do have one favor I'd like to ask. Help Judith, please. Judith, what happened to her? Volunteered to act as a decoy when we were still upstairs to help us escape. Gotti and Nina weren't able to get away, but she bought the rest of us the chance to flee. Oh no. Gotcha. Consider it done. You guys hole up somewhere safe until all this is over. Alright, we'll try. Please save Judith and the others. If Judith and the others are alright. I don't know about the others, but I have a feeling Judith's fine. Me too. Yeah, she's in danger of a different sort, I bet. Huh? What do you mean? Regardless, we should hurry. Our objective hasn't changed. Yeah, you're right. Let's move. Oh, hello.
Get to work.
Your charge attack is ready for use. Very well done.
So I still need to defeat enemies on the field. Oh, where is it? Yeah. I'm at 114 out of 150.
Glad that worked out okay.
So. Okay. Chesto.
Huh, looks like a chest.
Sure, I'll take an EP charge 3.
Away we go. Pardon me.
Nope.
Let go of me!
Came from over there. A voice, it figures.
Let me go! Oh, wait, I know you!
A Scrim Cat. Sorry, we interrupt your fun. Why is my heart beating so fast all of a
Do
sudden?
I look like I'm having fun? Now hurry up and give me a hand.
We got no choice. You owe us one now, or two if we count the night before last.
Shut up! Just make with the punching and knock him out.
It's over.
Oh, Grimcat's here too.
A chance for a shard boost.
Accessing. Initialize. Miss Alfayed.
This is your chance for a shard burst.
Give Grimcat a ton of damage.
Pressure him and move in.
Got a whole slew of them. Time for the main.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Cycle activate.
I'll crush them all at once.
Is this a joke?
Like
Uh-huh.
how you are.
See ya.
Cypher activate.
Okay.
Here goes.
Full boost. Go all zero.
Up to you, Reset.
Is this a joke?
Miss Alfayed.
Too slow.
Engaging shield.
Like hell you are.
Activating skill.
Go time.
Oh, and it's a crit too. That's nice.
You won't get away with this.
Activating skill.
No.
A chance.
Activating skill.
All right, knocked him down. There we go. Wow, I'm almost to the next level. Like, it feels like I'm already almost to the next level. Guess that was a pretty big fight.
Not easy knocking people out without really hurting them. What took you guys so long anyway?
You understand we didn't come to save you in the first place, right? He is one of the people we're here to help, though, technically. Right, we're glad you're safe.
Well, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Why does this seem familiar somehow? I see. Either way, you still owe us, so you can pay us back with a little friendly info swapping. So the orbital hookahs were what made all of this possible. Those scumbags have sent everyone who's ever smoked one into a frenzy. Sounds like Almada had people in the hotel after all. And sure enough, they brought the device we're looking for along with them. Judging by the color, it's likely the one that the angelic doll carried off. Must have been delivered to them after the fact. That girl did say something about how she and that doll had already played their part. We've met Melchior before, but who could the man in the coat be? A good freaking question. I've never seen him before either. The Prince and Najee bought most of us time to escape by fighting against them, but I ended up getting separated from him. I think Nina and Mr. Gotti are still there, though. Oh dear, we should... Wait, you sound awfully familiar with...
Alright, now it's my turn to start making demands. Access to the staircase is locked, and only this key card can unlock it. So, if you want to progress any farther, you'll have to lend me a hand.
Secured that card in advance, huh? You're living up to your name as the burglar queen.
I am a phantom thief, not a burglar! And my work is only just starting! They might think they've stolen this festival and its participants from us, but I'm gonna steal them right back! But even I can't handle a job like this alone, so I'm gonna give you the honor of helping me. You better not have any problems with that.
No way, we'd really appreciate the help. The odds are very much stacked against us. We would welcome it, any aid you have to offer, even if it is from Puss in Spandex. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess.
Puss in what? Oh, whatever. It's a deal then. Let's get moving. We need to make it to the top floor, where the awards were going to be presented.
Right. And she's got the looks. Just a shame about everything else. No, I suppose it can wait till all this is... Grimcat, the Phantom Thief, joined the party as a guest. Cool.
I do want to know what you were doing with those clowns, but I won't press you. For now.
Here I go. I'm on the scene.
For now? How about never, you invasive jerk?
Oh, I think I have a pretty good idea who Grim
Ow.
is now.
Just getting comboed.
As do
Fuck
I.
you.
But I think it would be best if we play along and pretend we are not in the know.
This'll hurt.
This is your chance for a sharp boost.
Breathe onto us.
Now or never. Criminal, your move.
I can't move.
Use a shark. You're right.
Up to you, Reset!
Now's our chance. You're open.
Literally, Aaron got stuck in the wall.
Suppressed. Let us proceed ahead.
Always got it down, Reset.
Ruby ring. Oh, right. We go.
Stay alert for ranged attacks.
I eagerly await your performance.
Your charge attack is ready for use.
What? What hit me?
Perfect chance.
This is your chance for a shard boost.
Here's going to flame. Slice them up. Bleached.
Now or your move. Have some more.
Escape route secured.
Have some more! A chance! Gotcha!
Fucking ow.
I'm stuffed.
Wrong guy to fight.
Pretty sprightly for an old
Looks
guy.
like a chest.
Need 2. Love to see it. I'm not sure how I got enemy advantage there.
I know you're staring. Quit it.
If you didn't want me staring, why'd you get on the ladder first?
Shut up.
Stay alert for ranged attacks.
I eagerly await your performance.
Initiating attack. This is your chance for a shard boost.
Okay. Flaming prayer again. Take down the little guy real quick. Wow, that's a lot of damage.
Rise and shine, small fry.
Have some more.
Hey,
Easy.
that one felt pretty good.
Great work, kiddo.
Looks like a chest.
Your charge attack is ready for use.
Now's the time for shots.
Initiating attack. This is your chance for a shard boost.
Reset.
They're stunned.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Up to you, Reset.
Go.
That went better than I anticipated.
Serum powder.
Made work like that.
Those. Nope, I guess I gotta go up the stairs some more. 3D maps that are 2D are something.
Okay, we've made it to the observation lounge.
The elevator here will take us to the 20th floor.
Okay. Well, look who it is. Almada's goons. Who are you? You must be the intruders we were warned about. You want to avoid a world of pain out of our way. Rather doubt they are open to discussion. Yeah, don't hold back against them. Just take them down.
You're dead meat.
Engaging shield.
Activating skill.
Ready for this? You're toast.
My move now. You're crushed.
I won't let this chance slip by. A chance for a shard boost. I will address you all at once. Energy initiating drive. Now. Perfect chance.
Good shot.
This is your chance for a shard
Round
boost.
them up and scatter them.
Okay.
Get to it, Maid.
Here goes.
Activating skill.
Gotcha.
Like hell you are.
I won't let this chance slip. Activating skill.
Sucker.
Please, follow my lead.
Swift. Velocity. Your move.
There.
A chance.
Get out of here.
Cypher activate. Take this.
Okay.
Here goes.
This is your chance for a shard boost.
I won't let this chance slip by. Energy output max. Activating skill. You're open.
A chance.
Go time.
There.
Deploying shield.
So many shields.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
Activating skill.
Sucker. They're down.
Mr. Arkwright!
What the? Go time! Balls in your court.
Activating skill.
Pretty this scene up!
Oh, we get an S break.
I hope you're ready. Here's climax. Grim Knight Wall!
Boost gauge limit increased.
What the?
Keep it going!
Activating skill.
Nice. Hey, level 4 on all my cores. Level 5, I think, is max. Ah, don't say I didn't warn you. It was amazing. Looked like you were doing wire stunts. You pull those moves out while you're filming too? Filming? I haven't a clue what you're talking about. Everyone, if I may redirect your attention. Keycard, would that be what we're looking for? Yes, I imagine it's the one needed to go to the top floor. Perfect. As soon as we're ready, let's head up there. Let's go. Well, there's a heal.
I see a stopping point. Would you care to rest? So soothing.
Yeah, we're good. Okay. I think we're okay on orbment settings. Okay, here we go.
Look!
Wow. They're both deeply captivating.
Sara's holding her own pretty well.
Oh, absolutely. It's quite an achievement to be able to keep up with one enhanced to superhuman levels by that mask.
It's because she's Shahina's sister.
Cue the psycho.
You came.
Our saviors! Are we glad to see you?
Nina! Mr. Gotti!
It looks like neither of them are hurt. Thank Adios.
Grimcat! What's that spicy cougar doing here?
I'm too young to be a cougar, thank you.
What are you doing here, though?
Well, I was asked by an actress to come and help, you see.
So you're the phantom thief people are talking about. Come to steal our treasure, I take it? I didn't realize you were working hand in hand, or rather, paw in hand, with the Spriggan.
We're not friends or anything. Just united in wanting to smash your face in.
Not just for what you did to Ida, but for all the hurt you caused Shahina and so many others in Tharbad too.
Could we perhaps tone the noise down? This show is almost at its climax. It would be a shame to miss it over a bout of petty sniping.
Sorry about that, boss.
Wait, are you telling me?
No way.
Oh boy, we meet the big man himself.
My name is Gerard Dantes, the head of Armada. So you are the Spriggan. Somehow, this doesn't quite feel like our first encounter. Would you care to join us in watching the show? It seems perhaps that this was fated to be.
We plan to see this to the end. But hell if we're gonna do it with you. That'd just rain all over the hard work these kids have put in.
A pity.
Armada's leader. An SS-level threat. Fate notwithstanding, you are correct. This isn't even our first time meeting in this city.
What?
You don't mean...
He was that guy in the casino?
There I was, thinking Almada had no presence here in this city, when their leader was hiding in plain sight the whole damn time.
It's simply a matter of efficiency. I believe in taking a hands-on approach to my work. Whether it is disposing of pawns and abandoning positions, or giving tools and products a first-hand trial.
You son of a bitch. Now I get it. There's a lot going on here, but your main goal here was some kind of experiment. To see just what you could pull off by combining those drugs with that device.
What? That does fit with what they were trying to do in Cray and Longport, too. So this chaos right now isn't a means to an end. It's an end in itself.
Correct. Whether it was securing new distribution routes or testing our ability to use this heirloom to instigate an uprising of sorts, the data we've obtained from this promises to be quite valuable in what is to come. The mask cannot be reused, alas, but I believe this to be a satisfactory application. Good work, Melchior.
Thanks, boss. That pretty thing latches on to the darkness and vulnerability in people's hearts, making puppets out of them. I'm glad I was able to steal a spare during the chaos in Crossbell a year and a half ago.
They're total monsters.
Yes, we may need to increase their threat level to SS+.
Huh. That was one of the many crises she was involved in.
We will not allow this madness to go on a moment longer. We're taking that Genesis back from you, whatever it takes.
Oh, well, you can have it. These devices were designed to eventually come into the hands of their rightful owners regardless. That is their nature.
What?
Sounds like you have a lot of info you could share with us.
Perhaps. Yet only a fraction of all there is to know. Now that we have seen the fruits of our labor, our work here is done. Withdrawing would be a valid option. However...
What? Prince Sharid?
And Najee, too! I thought the two of you had escaped!
I'm sorry, everyone. Don't tell me.
You've had some of that drug, too?
Yep. All it took was a few little droplets in their welcome drink.
Here is the final amusement of the festival. I do hope you can keep me at least as entertained as those dancers did.
Well, shit.
Catgirls and gentlemen. In one corner, we have none other than a crown prince of the desert and his ever so loyal servant. And in the other, we have the simple Spriggan of Edith. Just who between them will emerge victorious?
Those golden auras are bad news.
Really in it now.
This tension, it's incomparable to that of our fight in the cave.
Take care!
Well, what are you gonna do?
We're gonna neutralize them. We ain't got any other options.
They're sponsors to the festival. We need to make them see sense.
Right. Sora and Shahina are depending on us, too.
This ends right here.
Okay.
Activating drive.
This is your chance for a shard boost.
Blaze. Breathe onto us.
Now activating skill.
You're open.
Your move.
Activating skill. Boost gauge gauge limit crushed.
Activating drop.
Up to you, Reset.
Perfect chance.
Pull out all the stops. Hit 'em fast, Barry.
Okay. Res down, a res down.
Use a sharp boost. Go all out. Flames protect us. Activating skill.
Aerial Buster! Up to you, Reset.
Cobalt curtain.
Get the shield up.
Activating skill.
That's an S-craft if I've ever seen one. Wow.
Forgive me, everyone. Full boost. Go all out.
You're up.
I'll take it from here. I've got this.
Boost gauge limit increased.
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
Yeah, that S break really fucking hurts.
Do your worst.
Too slow.
Reset.
Take him out!
Flames protect us. Yeah.
You'll be sorry!
Your turn, Miss Perfect.
Boost gauge limit increased.
If you could.
All right, that's an impede.
Cobalt curtain.
Cobalt curtain. Get the shield back up.
This'll hurt. Both you now.
I'll take over.
Threat detected. Take care.
This'll hurt.
Go all out.
This'll hurt.
Damn it.
Engaging shield.
Activating skill.
Criminal!
No, you don't.
Deploying shield.
Wow, she... What the fuck?
Well, this sucks.
Brace yourself.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
I've gotten rusty.
Here goes.
I'll need some time to recover soon. Don't mind me. Initiating drive.
I need to lay off a little.
I think you saved me.
Deploying shield.
Dude, the mass seal and him doing this every other turn is very annoying. The mass seal really sucks.
I could really use a power nap.
There! I owe you one.
A chance!
Boost level maximum strength.
Show me what you got.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
Reset!
A chance for a shard boost. Energy output max.
Guardian, Mr. Arkride!
This'll hurt.
I suggest we strike now.
Stay fast.
Activating skill.
All right.
Boost gauge limit increased.
Well, we're all dead. We're all dead.
What a way to go.
I won't hold back. I've got this!
Boost gauge
Welcome back,
limit
everybody.
Energy output max.
Accessing. Initialize.
Deploying
This fight kind of sucks.
Here goes. Keep going.
If you could.
Come at me. Your move.
All right, now it should be a lot easier with only one of them.
Up to you, Reset.
Activating skill.
Gotcha.
No, you don't!
That little trick of teleport everybody together and then instantly S-break for free is pretty bullshit. I don't enjoy that.
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
Have some more.
Get out of here, dude. Citri, level 4.
Well fought.
That it was.
They're back to normal! We did it!
On the contrary, we've hardly started. This device can do far, far more. For it is capable of stimulating the emotion that lies at the root of all others. Fear. Now, why don't you show me yours?
Najee! My manners!
You gotta be shitting me.
It's like what I went through.
Well,
What in the? It really is what happens to Ida and Aaron. Legendary.
They're at Throgna!
A being from a higher plane? Looks like you managed to reel in a big one, boss.
Everyone, you need to run!
Not on our watch.
This time we'll protect you!
Guys,
yeah. This screams Grendel fight.
Van! Hey there, Van! Okay, now this is clearly my time to shine.
there you are, Mare Bear. Time to finally put our work to the test. You're up, concierge.
Huh?
Understood.
Emergency vital support is functioning properly. Pseudo-Aeon resonance control successfully enabled. Hollow core overclocking capabilities restricted.
Wait! What are you doing? Who's interfering with me?
No time for questions. Do it!
You and that maid set me up, didn't you? Oh, whatever. The Grendel's all yours!
Blue flames.
Whoa, Nelly! Now that's what I call badass!
And there it is. So he clads himself in a beast of dark blue. Isn't that something?
Now, this is unexpected.
Van,
Just knocked him out.
his essence is stable!
Did you butt your way in when he was just about to go berserk?
Yes, as per Mr. Arkride's request.
Yeah, the prince he's on the ground somewhere. He's fine. At least right now. Like, he could die later, but... Mortal Raid!
Now's your chance to boost, Van!
Pressure him and move in.
Keep it up! It's working! Take this!
Pressure him and move in.
It's up to you now! I'm on the scene!
Activating skill.
Gotcha!
Reset!
A chance for a shard boost.
Activating drive!
Can't beat me. Swim. Destiny. Keep it going.
Now's a good time to boost.
Time to go all out!
Gotcha.
Deploying shield.
Okay.
We'll take that! Dan, full boost! Don't hold back, Dan!
Pressure him and move in.
I'll lend a hand! Do your worst!
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Aaron!
Have some more. They flinched.
Balls in your court.
You're open!
Super chain.
We'll take that! Take this!
Got you!
Boost gauge limiter removed!
Some elements look effective.
Activating drive! We'll take this!
Got you!
Boost gauge limiter removed!
Activating skill.
Here I go!
Activate. Boost gauge limiter removed.
I'm sorry for that. Cypher activate.
Come at me.
Get going, Van! Full boost! Don't hold back, Dan! I'll lend a hand!
Got you.
Aaron!
They're down.
Keep punching him in the dick. It'll work. Oh. Okay. Oh. Lol.
Stats upgraded.
I'm just getting warmed up.
The Otis Hollow Core.
The Golden Beast King who serves Arusha. That bodyguard's really something else to be able to fuse with a monster like that.
Van, splendidly fought.
You did it. Look at you go! Kudos to both sides. Until now, I wasn't quite sure just how you transformed. Whoa!
Who's bad now, huh?
How do you like that?
Rather shrewd of you.
Very shrewd. I'm impressed you caught me off guard.
It's time you call it quits. We're shutting this show down.
Alas, it seems you are right.
Oh, the golden light is gone.
Huh. She did it, huh?
Yay! Dance fight.
Shahina! Huh?
What happened to us?
Shahina, are you okay?
Sora? What have I done? I'm sorry. I used mom's dances all wrong. So many people are hurt because of...
Shahina, snap out of it. The show still has to go on, silly. The parade isn't over yet. Let's finish what we both started and show everyone who supported us just how bright our future is. All right?
Sora!
All right. We did it.
The crowd's coming together.
You can do it, girls! Go for it!
Is everybody watching out there?
Let's make this a film festival for the record books! Come on, everyone!
Oh.
What a ride this has been. I just hope this means things have worked out.
This is just the sort of hot scoop I've been looking for.
Not to burst your bubble, hun, but with the CID in town, I don't know how much anyone is going to be able to cover this event.
Maybe. But I've got a feeling readers will still get a little taste of just how hot and fiery things turned out.
Marvelous! This parade is exceeding all of my wildest dreams!
It's beautiful. Yeah, it really is. So that's what it means to perform live. Really puts into perspective what she accomplished in Crossbow. What'd you say? Just thinking out. Ah! Why are you kneeling so close to me?
Sorry, but your injuries need tending to.
Oh, over already? That was a little anticlimactic, if you ask me. What should we do, boss?
I think we're fine. These results were more than enough for our purposes. I'm sure our Spriggan friend will agree.
Wipe that cocky grin off your ugly mug.
We won't let you escape.
Escape? Whatever gave you that idea?
Watch out, everyone!
Incoming!
Oh, that's a big old gun.
Holy mother of idiots!
Whoa there! Taking this a little far, don't you think?
Oh, I didn't realize you were there, Melchior. I'm ever so sorry.
No need to apologize. You know me, Viola. I always love a good thrill.
You have a bad habit of gratuitously pushing people's buttons, Melchior.
She does share some of the blame, you realize. In either case, they are merely engaging in their usual repartee.
The hell I am!
It's you, bastards.
Look, that puppeteer is with them too.
Stay right there!
Ciao! Thanks for keeping me entertained.
Will it or nill it, we seem bound by fate. I'm sure we'll meet again.
Not so fast. Tell me one thing. Just how far do you plan on taking this madness?
Come now, Spriggan. You know the answer as well as I do. There are no limits to the lengths we will go.
Awesome. That's not foreboding at all.
Cruiser is cutting-edge tech. These guys are better equipped than I thought.
So it seems. That specific ship isn't even on the market yet.
Oh, crap. Well, I better get going. I'll let you guys take it from here. So long!
Wait! Your wounds,
And there she goes.
I knew it was going to be that line.
At least said a proper goodbye.
Nina! Are you alright?
That was a good quick change.
Come on now.
Judith! There you are! I've been so worried about you ever since we got separated. And, oh no, you look so exhausted. Did something happen?
I'm fine. Really, I've just been running around this whole time. That's all.
Oh, Judith, did you see her? Grimcat was here in the flesh, baby! If she's not a scintillating spectacle, I don't know who is! That woman is the living embodiment of one of my 108 ideal forms! Ah, I've gotta do something! I need to get to work on my next movie, one that'll put that damn Lom in his place!
Already have your eyes on the next prize, Mr. Gotti?
We could all learn a little from his determination. Though maybe not the part that's waist deep in the gutters.
What a mess.
We recovered another Genesis, but at what cost? Great-grandfather, Mom, Grandmother.
Huh. I'd say this whole mess has given us a lot of food for thought. But our clients are safe and sound. Well, mostly. And I don't think we could have wrapped things up much better than we did. I can see us getting a juicy bonus for our work, too. So, good job, guys. You all get a passing grade.
Aw.
I'm not sure where you get off thinking you, of all people, can grade us.
I suppose that now all of this is over, this concludes my current assignment. A job well done, Mr. Arkwright. Everyone?
Right back at you, Reset.
I really don't know what we would have done without you. You've been so attentive and supportive, not to mention the way you saved Van when he was in danger.
Yeah, you've been super helpful to have around.
You ever think about trading places with our boss? Work go way smoother with you running the show.
I'm right here! Though, I'd, be lying if I said I hadn't had the same thoughts.
It was my pleasure. I had a wonderful time working with all of you.
Well, probably once we get into the next chapter, I'm gonna take my short break, because I really need to use the bathroom.
Judith Lanster appears to be taking the loss of the Leon d'Or very seriously. She has now sworn to win against Nina Fenley next year in both festivals after acknowledging the younger actress as her true equal. Between that
Why
and
do you do this?
Salvatore Gotti already teasing his next work, I'd venture to say the future has quite a lot in store for us.
Ishmael, you could be any other way, you know that, right?
Recently released a new addition to its lineup.
Man, I don't know how they can be so carefree after all the shit that went down. Especially Director Deviant. Takes a weird pair of balls to only think about how to make a movie out of it.
He's resilient, all right. The kind of man who always finds something on the floor every time he's knocked down. The news isn't saying much about the drugs or organized crime, though. Not that I'm especially surprised about that.
Yeah, that'd just put people on edge. Guessing it's probably Renee's people and the Principality hushing things up.
I was worried the Prince and Najee would be out for a while, so it's good they recovered right away. Zara and Shahina were able to pay off their debts, too.
Yeah, doubt those loan sharks were expecting to get it all back in one go.
Thank you for everything. If it weren't for you all, who knows where I'd be right now? Arusha must be really looking out for me.
Hey, come on. Don't sell yourself too short, yeah? You did all the hard work. We just offered a little moral support, that's all.
But still, I wish we had more time to hang out. One of these days, you'll have to teach me some of your moves, okay?
Sure, sounds like a plan. I promise to pay you back for everything you've done. See you guys later.
They were both such lovely people. I'm so glad we got to meet them. It sounds like the future is looking bright for them too, if they have such a big show confirmed already.
Yeah, not everyone gets to collaborate with a group like Crossbell's Arkansas right out the door. They've got to be feeling some pressure, jumping into the big leagues so quickly. But they're up for it, I'm sure.
Oh boy.
You've always had a ton of suspicious criminal contacts, but now you're drowning in public superstars too. Top actresses, big league directors, promising dancers. Bet you must be feeling like you've struck gold. What with all these famous chicks all over you lately?
What do you mean?
Well, Van?
Why'd you always gotta go right for my jugular? I was fine with this staying a quiet one-man operation, you know? Now all of a sudden I've got a load of employees, and both the CID and Elsheim Royals have their eyes on me. What a pain.
I think you're mostly to blame for that, though.
Mostly? It's all his fault.
I thought you made a positive impression on the prince, though. He seemed to really like you.
I have no excuse for my earlier lapse. Words cannot express how grateful I am you were able to contain the situation for me.
That was quite the ride we ended up on, indeed. But, all things considered, this has been a fruitful experience in several ways. As promised, I threw in a bonus on top of your base reward, so you have something extra to look forward to. It will arrive separately.
Appreciate it, Your Highness. I'll be on the lookout for it.
All that being said, this has certainly been a colorful little adventure, hasn't it? And I don't just mean with Armada and the Genesis. You're an intriguing fellow yourself, Van. I understand what Marduk sees in Arkride Solutions now. You can most certainly count on my continued support.
I wouldn't call that liking. He was putting me on his radar. Granted, if he wants to give me some fat bonuses, who am I to say no?
It's definitely over 70% his fault.
70. Try 120.
Still, nothing good comes from biting off more than you can chew. Better to keep this operation focused. Besides, why do you have to bring Marduk's name up? They've got nothing to do with us now. Reset helping out was just a one-time thing. Now I'm back to being just a regular old tester. What's with all the confusion?
Well...
Yo, Agnes, you keeping stuff from him again?
I didn't mean to. I really only intended that with you.
Excuse me.
Oh, hey.
Guess we got another client. I'll be right there.
Surprise.
Funny. I must be seeing things.
Hello there. It's good to see you all again. Even if it's been less than a week since we last met.
Talk about a stickler for time. Not even a minute late.
I trust you didn't get lost on the way here?
Not at all. I've known where Mr. Arkwright lives for quite some time. I look forward to working with you all.
What? No, just one damn minute. What's this all?
After the events of the other day, Marduk HQ undertook a thorough investigation and risk assessment of the situation. The possibility was raised that, on this exceptional occasion, the continued presence of an on-site concierge may be warranted. As a result, my subsequent internal application to be assigned directly to Arkwright Solutions long-term was granted. And so, here I am.
Sure.
It sounds like she'll be able to help out with a lot, including Mare, while keeping the details secret from Marduk HQ. Plus, she can teach us more about shards and do a whole bunch of other useful stuff for us.
Yeah, there was something about having us try out some cutting-edge Orbital Net service, too.
That's right. I would greatly benefit from the wider pool of testers, rather than just Mr. Arkwright alone. Of course, I will take care to ensure the terms of your contracts are fair and beneficial to you all.
I don't think any of us are worried on that count, as long as you're involved.
Oh, and I have, of course, already signed a lease for one of the rooms on the 3rd floor and deposited my belongings there. I believe you are behind on temporary employment tax paperwork and insurance applications for everyone here. I would be happy to help with those matters and more besides. So please, let me know if I can be of service.
Oh, we couldn't possibly leave everything to you. I'll do all I can to handle my fair share, too. Ooh, but first, you should give me a crash course on how to use those shard footholds.
Gah! Can you people stop making decisions without me?
Poor Van. He has very limited control of his life.
That's how it goes.
Nice.
Then I'll update your rank.
I'll gladly take that.
A macho belt.
That's just about perfect.
Oh, I'm so happy! Whether you need assistance in office or personal matters, know that there is nothing I, Reset Twinings, cannot handle.
All right, cool.
This is ridiculous! You've had more than enough time. Why are the calculations still not done?
But Professor, it's impossible to be any more precise with our current equipment.
Not even the most cutting-edge engineering science or orbital science will allow for...
I will not be told what is or isn't possible by assistance! We knew about an inevitable lack of precision going into this!
The theory is complete. Now do your job and find a way to realize it. It's as simple as that.
Wow, he's kind of
You're
a
working
dick.
in the finest laboratory in all of Calvert, and it is high time that you started thinking like it. Whatever. I'll be back to hear your results in the morning. Just get to making progress.
Kind of a huge dick.
All-nighter.
I didn't think losing to Professor Cronkite would push him this far off the deep end.
I don't disagree, but complaining isn't gonna get us anywhere. All we can do is get back to work.
Wonder who that is. What that person's all about.
This wasn't what we agreed. You both gave me your word that you would stay on until the Zypha standard was ready for the general population.
Oh, sorry. But my main research really needs my attention right now. I've covered all the tasks I was specifically left with, though.
As have I. Now it's time I devoted myself to that other project. Unless you would be willing to take responsibility were a problem to arise due to my lack of attention.
You know I can't do that.
Then it seems we've nothing else to discuss.
I really am sorry about this. Oh, I need to keep making improvements to that other thing I was given, too.
Ugh, why must the professor's students all be like this? Not to mention the woman herself. If she hadn't just up and left Basel in the first place, this wouldn't be an issue. Meanwhile, Professor Callahan's obsessed with his research into Adios knows what. What? Atwas and Red Star are threatening patent litigation? Then have their legal representative take care of it. Uldra and ZCF have a partnership now? Is this through that tech union? What are the details? Project AF's been leaked, but we had an agreement with Tyrell. It's already time for those educational visitations. Ugh, I don't have the time for this. Why can't problems ever come one at a time?
Bruh, I know the feeling.
I can't deal with all of this. Wait a second. I may have just worked out the perfect card to play. She left another student back here, didn't she? As I recall, he's become obsessed with that old facility.
I knew it. This is the best time of the day to see the Great Shadar Triangle. I just wish there was a little less cloud cover. By the looks of it, their conjunction will be about 10 months from now, so that should do it for my homework. I just hope she'll be back before then.
Who will be back?
Oh, don't mind me, it's nothing.
They said, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. How could I not be when I've got the two of you? And I'm not a child anymore. I can keep things safe in Grand's absence.
Adios above. You're too young to always be so serious. Hey there. How's it going so far?
I assume you mean with the new lens? I couldn't try it out fast enough. It's accurate to 0.03 microarch. The engineers of the artisanal district really are second to none.
Wasn't gonna settle for less than perfect on one of the professor's homework assignments. But I was really asking about you. You sure you're not working yourself too hard lately?
I'm fine. Honestly, I am. But thank you for always caring about me. It means a lot, especially since I'm sure you already have your hands full with work from above as it is.
Oh, I won't hear a word of that. You just leave worrying about that kind of stuff to me. Everyone's got their role to play in the world, whether it's as a researcher or as an engineer. And we wouldn't be fit to call ourselves artisans of Basel if we weren't willing to come help the professor's favorite student.
Well, thank you very much then. Oh, excuse me. Mr. Townsend, what could the CEO want with someone like me? What? Hold on a second. What do you... But this is the professor's... I'm on my way.
Ugh. What nasty crap is Townsend up to this time?
Wonder if we're gonna get a new character this chapter too. Seems like we might. They've given us one every chapter so far. Roughly 100 years ago, the Calvardian monarchy was approaching its breaking point. Outside of Calvard, the vast empire in East Cimmeria had fallen and the empire had annexed Crossbell for the umpteenth time. Meanwhile, at home, citizens were starving and the aristocracy ruled with an iron fist, ignoring the people's suffering. This led to a group of unlikely heroes standing up to fight against injustice, led by Sheena Dirk, a Firebrand student. At the time, very few were willing to lend an ear to the seeming pipe dream of democratic revolution that she spoke of, but in due course, it began to resonate with the young in particular, and before long she found herself leading a popular movement. The elites of the time fought hard to keep her movement at bay, causing many to lose their lives and for Sheena herself to be locked away. But they could not stop the movement from becoming a revolutionary army with Dirk as its symbol. It was this army that toppled the kingdom. Even then, she still had betrayal of her friend, Auguste the philosopher, and the invasion of the Empire's provincial armies to continue. But in the end, Sheena Dirk went on to become Calvard's first president and achieved a great many things in her time in power. Miss Claudel, could you give us an example or two?
Her most well-known achievements are the Calvardian Constitution, which guides us to this day, and Edith's designation as our capital. However, I think that the founding of this very academy also deserves a special mention. The opinions of a great many thinkers, including her comrade, the artist Aramis, were reflected in its creation. But even the Royal Academy in neighboring Liberal and a military academy in Erebonia, our enemies at the time, served as inspirations. Aramis was founded to be a place where people of all races, nationalities, and beliefs could come together for the benefit of all. And I believe that as a result, it is a perfect embodiment of the ideals upon which our republic was established.
Quite so. Among her accomplishments, that one is especially pivotal. Aramis became the first head of this academy, and the influence his works had on the field of art cannot be... Boy, Agnes is so smart. She's so pretty, too.
Talk about stiff competition, huh?
Shush! Pay attention to the lesson.
Boring. Oh. I am very crunchy today. Now, as I'm sure you're aware, next week marks the beginning of your educational visitations. However, there are still a few of you who haven't chosen where they want to go. Much like the school festival in April, this is a test of what you can do independently. Need to book your own lodgings as well, so I expect these last few submissions by the start of next week. That will be all if you could, class representative.
Yes, sir. Stand. Bow.
Okay. I know it's out of the country, but Crossbell's a top contender for sure. Yeah, I'm dying to see Arc-en-Ciel in person. I'm interested in Crossbell too, but I want to visit somewhere quintessentially Calvardian this time. Barashian, she looks so pretty. Oops, Longport and Messeldam wouldn't be bad choices either. I want to see the ocean. Quite interested in Tharbad too, especially after that film festival they just held. So what's eating away at you? What do you mean? Talking about where you want to visit, of course. Admittedly, the whole isn't a compulsory part of our curriculum, so any first or second year can choose not to go. You're not seriously considering passing it up, are you? Was I that easy to read? Well, you both already know about my circumstances, and I suppose they're not worth hiding to begin with, but still don't know whether my job will need us to go anywhere, so I'm waiting until the last minute to decide. I knew it. You do seem to take a lot of business trips with that gig, huh? Got another new face recently, though, right? That concierge maid woman? Oh, or are you concerned she's going to get a lead on you? She is supposed to be really pretty. That's not the issue here.
Sounds like someone's having fun in here.
Oh, Ren. Ooh, good afternoon.
Same to you. I'll be doing a bit of visitationing myself, incidentally, since I enrolled this year. If we end up going to the same place, I'll do what I can to help with your lodgings. By the way, I think it's fine to leave your decision until the last minute if you're that concerned about your work-school balance.
You're teasing me again, aren't you? Still, I appreciate you saying so. Well, either way, I'd rather stick with you, Agnes. That's why you haven't picked either, right, Albert? I just don't want to rush into a decision. Where are you planning on going anyway? Crossbell like so many others?
Actually, I know a few too many people there for that to be a good choice. I visited Longport and Erasion plenty too, and Tharbad isn't quite as enticing with the festival over.
Really wonder about her, son. Just one big mystery.
No, I've made my mind up to go somewhere else entirely. A city that's like no other for experiencing both Calvard's history and its innovation, filled with wisdom and technology. A place where you can see the future of the Zypha Standard, the Orbal Network, and so much more.
Oh, you mean Vassal? October 18th. Disaster Protocol. Oh, it's as if every other chapter hasn't had Disaster Protocol built into it?
I read your report. I'm pleased to see everything seems to be going swimmingly. I foresee no major issues in you conducting your support and operational work from Edith. As such, I will leave all but emergency matters to your discretion while you're with Arkwright Solutions.
Thank you very much. I will continue to report all I can regarding the Almada matter, too, aside from the agreed exceptions.
Please do. Although I can't help but feel that much will fall under the exceptions umbrella.
I do apologize about that. However...
Oh, I didn't mean to sound critical of you. This arrangement doesn't violate the terms of our agreement in any way. I'm just sure you appreciate that we cannot allow complete free reign a la a certain society's agents.
Of course. That degree of freedom would not befit a corporate setting.
Now, I am very interested in the actions of Van Arkwright and his personal hollow, just as much as I anticipate perusing your own data from your time there. I'm counting on you, Ms. Twinings.
I will not disappoint you, Mr. Thorndyke. Marduk truly is an enigma, even to those in it like me. They prioritize profit above all else, but also use a perfect mixture of truth and lies to blur just how far their reach really extends. But I suppose I'm in no position to decry that. Well then, it's time I started work for today.
Oh, there you are. Someone's in a good mood today.
Hey, done with school for the day?
I sure am. Are you doing some maintenance before work? You're so dedicated.
My girl only deserves the best.
Oh yeah, your core used cars to get around too, right? Pop's a car buff at all? I don't know if I'd say that. He drives a Lino. That I know. But he's pretty picky about his tires and shock absorbers, whatever those are. I bet if you're driving across mountains and deserts all the time, you need only the best. No idea how much work I had to put into tuning her up so we'd have a smooth ride over the sand dunes in Tharbad. Really? I would have never guessed you did anything special. Okay, let me give you a primer. So the most important tweaking you can do is the suspension, right? And... what's that over there? Yeah. That. It came from El Syme this morning. It's a present from the Crown Prince. Right.
I threw in a bonus on top of your base reward, so you have something extra to look forward to. It will arrive separately.
It's a custom part made with top quality materials, and I mean top quality. Being successor to the throne means real money to burn. Kinda pisses me off that he conveniently sent it just as I was starting to get a little too snug for everyone to fit in. Something designed to add more seats to the back of the car then? Huh, how'd you guess? I think I told you this before, but I've got a brother who left our corps and set out on his own. When he came back to the village for a brief visit last year, he had something like that attached to his car too. So it's possible he's got a different car now. Gotcha. He's probably riding the same one if I had to guess. Think so? Maybe you're right.
I thought I might find you here, Van. And hello, Fairy.
Yes!
You always get here 10 minutes early. I don't mind you being a little more lax, you know.
I'm sure you don't, but it's a hard habit to break once you've started.
Guess that means I can hit the hay a while longer then.
You should try taking a page or two out of her book, Mr. Serial Nightcrawler.
Hey, what I do in my free time's my business, Chief.
You do know it's almost noon.
Yeah! Almost noon!
Hi,
I'm
Yume.
glad to see everyone gathered.
Now get some grub and get out of here before the lunch rush hits.
Get out of here! Thanks a bunch! Let's go eat, guys!
Sure thing. Man, any more people and we won't know where else to put them.
Maybe, but I think it's nice.
Group had an early lunch at Monmar. Once done, they gathered in the office to plan out their workload. This will be the final day of my trial period. I hope I'll be able to learn quite a bit from you all by the end of it. Not sure that you ever even have anything to learn at this point. You know so much about everything here that it almost feels like we're the ones learning from you. We've already wrapped up all our pain-in-the-ass paperwork, too. Just make her the boss and be done with it. Hell no, but it really is a big help having you here. Not an assistant so much as a superhero. But I'm sure you got your share of other stuff to do elsewhere, so no need to cross every T and dot every I on my account. Not doing the crew any favors to be so dry on work either. Start making some time for yourself. Oh, but I couldn't. No, I'm not as capable as you, but I'll work hard to narrow the gap between us. Please, let me share some of the load. Everyone needs a good work-life balance. I'm here to help too. Why, if she wants to do all the tedious shit, just let her. Especially since someone's got something else on their mind eating away at them. Well, you just want an excuse to be lazy. Your wild combat style already makes you hard to fight with, you know. Want to take this outside, small fry? Let's do it. It's enough, you two. I would much rather you were all able to focus on your studies and hobbies. But if you insist, I will endeavor to use some of my time for my own benefit. Glad to hear it. So it goes without saying that Rosette's coming with me today, but so's Agnes. Her Obel staff's just been updated and I want her to try out the new service I've been hearing. Well, that sounds good. Guess she would be a lot more suited to that than me. Pretty sure I could master it in minutes if I gave it a whirl. I don't know, might be tough for someone with a wild combat style. Anyway, I'm still gonna bring one of you two to round us out. Whoever's left will be handling the office work, shopping, stuff like that. No slacking allowed. Wouldn't dream of it. Yeah, sure. Hurry and pick then. We're gonna take Fairy. Ooh, new subparts. So let's go see what this new service is about, shall we? You use it from the special computer in your room, right, Rosette? Yeah, I'll point it out to you. And lead the way. All right. Now it's finally time for me to go take my break. Pretty much at the normal time. I'm just gonna take a break anyway. I'll be back in just a little bit. See you soon. Okay, I'm back. Right. Got the new device? Yes, this is the beta version of the virtual combat simulator the Marduk company is currently testing. Virtual, huh? That sounds pretty neat. Really use it for combat training? Indeed, it connects to each of your Zifas in order to facilitate it. However, please bear in mind that the simulator interfaces with the neurotransmitter. Damage received will be felt, so do be careful. Impressive it can do so much. It would make things easier to actually be in this situation, even if it's just a simulation. The nuts and bolts of how it all works goes way above my head, but it's going to come in handy so we can be at the top of our game. By selecting Use Virtual Combat Simulator from Rosette's computer or your office desk, you can participate in simulated battles. It's a good way to battle against enemies you fought as the Grendel, among others. Okay. You wish to train on the simulator? Very well.
Activating Virtual Combat Simulator, beta version.
So, we can do that. That's bosses that we fought as, what's it called? Grendel.
What'll it be, hun?
Wine-basted burger. Sign me up.
Come back soon.
So, we gotta check all our shops. You and the maid get up. Look, Grandma, it's not what you think. I ain't said nothing yet. Shut your trap. You're cleaning out here in the morning, so I wanted to chat with her a bit. That's simply an old habit of mine. Please pay me no mind. I hold your own routine in much higher regard, Miss Jin. Your professionalism and diligence is truly inspiring. You've been doing this some 80 years, ain't nothing. Sound like got a good head on your shoulders, though. Real beauty, too, brings me back to my youth. Anybody else feel a chill just now? Quiet, all you freaking kids. Another peaceful day in Old Town.
More candy again. Stay out of trouble now.
Oh, looking is always free, you know.
Apparently you can carry 99 of them. Okay.
Come back for more anytime.
So...
Say, why not take some flowers with you? I hope I see you again.
What do I do?
Recently received reports of a dangerous monster in the area. Seedon District, halfway through the waterworks. Glairedrome. Still a lingering scent. Gotta check the other bulletin boards. Got our shops there.
Hey,
Taking off now.
Gonna check everywhere. Oh, hello. Oh, hi, Ren. Nice to see you. You too, Sasha. Look at you, working so hard at your part-time job today. Ever the overachiever. Ren filled me in a little on what you do. It's certainly interesting. Especially that stud you're working with. I didn't take you for one to be into older men. Oh, the student council's gonna have a field day with it. You got the wrong idea here. I imagine they'll love hearing about the little incident from the other day. I would love hearing about it. Come on, give. Maybe we can give Agnes here a bit of a break from all the gossip. Be careful out there, Agnes, especially next week. Thanks, I'll be sure to take care. Don't worry, I'm not so lousy a boss that'll let her get hurt.
Well...
Now then.
Oh, good stuff right here. The fair take as long as you need.
Chocolate rice taco.
I'll be waiting for you.
Ew. Oh. There. I wonder if there's anything at the car shop. Probably not, because there hasn't been anything new there in 4 chapters. 1 hat. That's it.
What'll it be?
Yep.
Come again.
1 hat. Alright, Station Street.
Let's do this.
No rest for the weary.
Alright.
Why don't we see...
My father's become ensnared by a suspicious new religion. I don't want to force him to quit, but I'm also worried that I haven't heard from him. So I ask if it is possible for you to check on his safety. I'll be waiting below the pedestrian bridge near the Orbital Store. New religions. Said still not gone. I'll check the next board.
Good grief.
Nope.
I can handle any maintenance.
Strom. Water, wind. Sure.
I'm ready to help whatever you need.
Oh, that's great. What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
Actually.
Okay, so there's our quest. Oh, there's a blue.
What to do?
We came just at the right time. Oh no, looking to shove more work onto us? No, we just wanted to ask you about something. Your ranks continue to swell, I see. My name is Rosette Twinings, and I'm a concierge for the Marduk Company. Currently on long-term loan to Arkwright Solutions, and hope to support Mr. Arkwright to the best of my abilities for the remainder of my contract. A pleasure to meet you. Long-term loan, and from the Marduk? Well, aren't you fortunate to have such a capable and beautiful maid working for you? Not why she's here, she's backing me up because I'm a Marduk tester, that's all. As a valued client, I am to support and assist you in any way I'm able. That includes your daily life, so please feel free to assign me any task you see fit. Can you not? That looks the part, but I'm sure she'd be a splendid maid, too. Anyway, let's get back on topic. We wanted to ask you about what happened in Tharbad. Figured Sylphid would have told you all the details already. Given us a report, yes, but it left a lot of unanswered questions. We're hoping you can fill in the gaps. Exactly, like what happened when you fought Almada's leader and how you managed to get him to retreat. Alright, shoot, I'll answer what I can. First question, are you certain that Puppeteer is connected to Almada? Yeah, she was one of the people who attacked Ida's core. Yeah, but she did say she was only contracted by him and isn't really part of Almada. Supposedly part of the organization Melchior was originally affiliated with. 2 of them were just terrifying, much different from... You got the eyes of Stone Cold Killer, but the both of them. Real pros, I'd bet. Not that the Mafia doesn't stoop that low, but it ain't really their style. They're more the kind to beat the shit out of you and then blackmail you. Those 2? Nah, they wouldn't do that. If the victim's not dead, then it ain't good enough. Death is their endgame. The girl's bad, but Melchior's in a class of his own. He enjoys the kill about as much as toying with his prey beforehand. Perhaps the organization she and Melchior originate from is focused on assassination. Suspect I know which one, too. Suspect you're right about it. Clearly is an organization separate from Almada altogether, even if it's evident that the connections between the two run deep. That's ominous. We'd have options available if it was just your run-of-the-mill mafia. We'll have our work cut out for us, that's for sure. Though there's something else that bothers me regarding Almada. Where they getting their mirror from, I take it? Exactly. We already established that Almada used Vegas films to spread those illegal drugs among people in Tharbad. But acquiring so many and sneaking them into the Orbital hookahs must have cost an eye-watering amount of money, for no profit either. True, it's not something you do without having a lot of mirror to spare. Could have always raised it over time via illegal means, but I don't think that's it. I ain't got a clue what the source really is, though. See, either way, talking with you is definitely illuminating. Thank you for your time. If you learn anything else, please let the guild know. We will. The guild's cooperation is going to be vital in taking down Almada. Not that it makes sense for a little solution agency like us to be handling something this big to begin with. If you guys learn anything, don't be stingy and let us know too. As long as our interests align, we will. Much as I'd rather you not be involved with them in the first place. I don't want to be involved with them either. But it ain't that easy when you're already got their eye on you and they won't take no for an answer. I feel like there's more to it. Vector nature wouldn't let you avert your eyes from them even if you could. The more things change, the more they stay the same. I swear.
Come on, I'm begging you.
Oh. Yay! 250,000 mirror earned. I need to land one more ambush? God damn it.
One bullet can change your fate. Catch a revival ship.
Oh, it's the film that won the Leon d'Or.
It looks like they're re-releasing it in theaters.
Yeah, but they're only doing nighttime showings since it's been out for half a year now.
You'll never believe what happened.
We hope you enjoy.
I'm proud of all my wares. It's been a pleasure.
Right?
Does anything catch your eye? I hope I see you again.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. We await your next visit.
Thank you for visiting the
Nothing
West
new in the
Departments.
shop.
What's it gonna be? Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale. We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
Aha.
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store.
I'll get more good stuff in stock soon.
Our stores have a wide
Okay.
variety of fine goods for sale. We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
I know the guild can help.
Okay. Rail District, see if we have any more shoops. Any more new things.
Hey there!
Welcome. Thank you for coming. We await your next visit.
Bullet can change your fate. Catch a revival showing of the smash hit.
This feels great!
Okay. We can grab some.
Do you know what you want? I hope to see you again.
Okay. Well, it looks like the movie theater changed its banners. Hey, you're right, they were Golden Blood before, but now they're showing Wolves Requiem. Would that be as a result of the awards at the Tharbad Film Festival? But I'd put my money on. Been like that with other films too. Whatever movie takes top prize always sees a big jump in moviegoers. Plus, for as popular as Golden Blood has been, it's the box office earnings were starting to taper off anyway. So it makes sense that they switch out the banners now to promote the latest hot thing. Sure, I've been seeing all kinds of things leaning that direction lately, not just movie theater. Feels like every magazine is publishing interviews and specials about Nina. At this point, she must be getting as much media exposure as Judith. Part of that's probably your agency striking while the iron's hot and getting her out there, you gotta figure. Especially while Judith got tabloids like BuzzRaider going to town on her, writing pretty much whatever they please. Whatever indeed, I saw a headline recently that claimed she was brooding after she lost the award for Best Actress to Nina. Really? I don't think she'd be like that if you ask me. Exactly, if anything, I imagine it would light a fire in her to work even harder. Hell, I've seen those rags claim she even got herself a boyfriend these days. What, she does? These are tabloids we're talking about here. What do you think? Doesn't matter if what they publish is real or total bullshit. Long as it makes them money, that's what counts. Don't go taking them at their word. Though I gotta say, a certain someone seems awful invested in the woman's love life. Not sure invested is the right word for it. It's a little surprising to hear that out of nowhere. But you're right, it's good to be cautious with those. I think we can watch a movie.
See? There's a new movie. How about some hey there? What'll it be? See ya.
How about hello?
Catch a revival showing.
Thanks for shopping.
Wolf's Requiem.
Nothing really to write about right now. Go to the Seaton district. I can go back out to the park too again. Kind of.
That's fair.
Due to various reasons, I cannot reveal the details of this request here. Please forgive me. Danger is approaching my lady, and I need you to save her. I'll explain everything in person. Waiting beneath the overpass in the Seaton district. Okay, that's all the boards checked. 3 jobs on today's docket. Gotta take care of at least 2 of them by the day's end. All right then. Obviously, we're gonna do all 3.
Eat something? Hey, welcome. Thanks, pal.
It's funny how sarcastic that sounds when you don't buy anything. Thanks, pal.
Welcome to Erland, sir. We have full confidence in our products.
Wow, 15% AEV is kind of wild. A lot of speed, too.
We await your next visit.
Alright, I think the easiest one to do is probably going to be the monster assassination, extermination, whatever.
Leave this to me. I'm on the scene. I eagerly await your performance.
Very well done. Close gauge at maximum level.
All right.
Beginning combat. Right there.
Your charge attack is ready for use. Initiating attack.
There we go. Caught him off shard. Achievement unlocked.
Praise Arusha and the flames. You did wonderful, Fairy. Beginning combat.
Your charge attack is ready for use.
Battle finished. We did exemplary work. Let's keep moving ahead. Right there.
Very well done.
Right there.
You don't need to kill things on the map, so, and these guys only give 1 XP anyway. They just explode.
Take care. That's above an A-level threat. Right there. Right there. Now, let's make the first move.
Initiating attack. Activating skill.
Sucker. All you on, yes. Have some more.
Man.
I can live with this. Shall I brew you some tea, Miss Clodell? Ooh, a treasure chest!
I think I was supposed to get this the last time I was down here. I have no craft points. I probably should have gone to the bathhouse first. Oh well.
Let's keep moving it.
Yep. 26 more enemies on the field.
Your charge attack is ready for use. Very well done.
Oh boy. Let's go.
Do your worst.
This is your chance for a shard boost.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked. Now it's my turn. Activating drive. I won't lose. I suggest we strike now.
Initializing drive.
Here goes. This'll hurt.
Full boost. Go all out. Activating skill. No. Engaging shield.
Displaying enemy stats. Attack their weakness with an art.
Something's coming. Get ready.
Okay.
Now it's my turn. Random light. White heal. Full boost. Go activating drive.
Eat this. Here goes. They're down. They're down. Up to you, Reset.
Unlocked. Activating drive.
Okay.
Do your worst.
Have some more. Here goes.
Activating skill. Here's some extra.
Like hell you are.
Activating skill. Activating skill. Boost
Game.
gauge limit increased.
Down.
Activating skill.
Dane. Wow. Yeah, that was very easy. Quartet.
All the day's work. Mira deposit confirmed.
Okay.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Quartet. Oh, it's the rainbow. Earth, water, fire, wind. Well, there's really no reason to stay down here.
Off we go.
Okay. Here's our other quest. Hello. Yo, we got a request from Rumsfeld. You the guy? I'm the Spriggan from Arkwright Solutions. Oh yes, thank you. It's good to put a face to a name. Quest entailed rescuing a young lady? Oh, unfortunate. Nice. Yes, let's get right to it. I haven't much time. The lady in question is Berzelia, the daughter of the CEO of the Bank of Eden. My name is Rumsfeld. I serve the young Mrs. Butler and bodyguard. Well, that's one of the biggest financial institutions in Calvert. They have a watertight reputation from what I hear. They do everything by the book. Wow, it's impressive. So she's really rich? Oh, cool. I will take a look at it after the stream. Okay, so what's the situation? Excellent. Thank you. As it brings me shame to admit, but she's been kidnapped. You don't know who the perpetrator might be. It only just happened last night. As her caretaker, I'm just... Yep. Yeah, that's serious. I was worried that's what it was. Sounds pretty dire. Kidnapper make any demands? Yep, sounds good. Did the kidnapper make any demands? What other information do we have to go on? Well, the young miss is a semi-permanent resident here at the hotel penthouse, you see. Her father arranged it for her, hoping it would let her live more on her own terms than if she were at his home. Last night, the young miss slipped away for a night to herself, and she failed to return. This morning, we found a ransom note delivered to the hotel written for the president. We have your daughter, 10 million Mira in cash. Bring the money and to the exchange point, bring the police or bracers, and we kill her. Indeed, some individual or group has captured her. Hubbard also sent the mobile terminal Berzelia has been using. They're meticulous to a terrifying degree. That's why I turned to you. We need your help to investigate these events. I'd also like to accompany your father to the exchange point. Oh, I get you. They said no police bracers, but they'll count as Spriggan. Maybe they'll count as Spriggan as an exception. Okay, we're taking this on now? Yup. Sure are. We're on the case. Thank you ever so much. I can count on you. First off, can we talk to the dad? Where is he? CEO, her father, rather, is often busy at work. Currently overseeing a project to bring Orbital network coverage to rural areas in Calvert. This involves traveling to said areas. He has no network signal out there. We've been unable to contact him. Yeah, that's a problem. If he doesn't have any signal, we straight up can't call him, right? You should talk about bad timing. That pretty much puts him out of the question. We gotta do this on our own, sounds. Did observe some strange behavior that might be relevant to the case. Lately, Berzelia has been refusing her bodyguards a company when she goes out. She frequents the Tyrell district on those days. See, we would keep watch on her from a distance when she would go there, and we found that she had befriended this young man who, pardon my judgment, has the air of a ruffian about him. Did he have roped Berzelia into something shady? Well, in spite of that, their interactions were surprisingly cordial. The young man would buy her ice cream, take her to the movies. By all accounts, they were simple friends. We had thought she was in good hands and that we could give her space, but evidently not. See, that makes me curious about the young man's background. Same. Let's get to work. First up, Tyrell. Do we have some time before they want the ransom money? We do have time. By all means, take whatever time you need to investigate. Criminals specified Dirk Memorial Park as the exchange point. I will await you at the park's entrance. Once you've completed your investigation, please rendezvous with me. Sounds like a plan. Alright, gang, let's get out there and start digging for clues. Hit up that ice cream vendor first, see what they have to say. Understood. I'll keep tabs on the time we have left until the handover.
Commencing mission.
Alright. The Tyrell district.
Then let's head over.
I see.
Just hoping this is closer than the entrance. Barely.
How about some nice cold ice cream?
Hi there, I'm a private investigator working on a case with my assistants here. We're looking into a couple of people for one of our clients at the moment. If you had a rich-looking girl stop by your stall by any chance, you would have had a young guy with her, something of a delinquent. Yes, I know exactly who you must be talking about. They looked like the oddest pair together, so they stuck out like a sore thumb. That's great. Could you tell us more about them? Do you remember what they were talking about? What was your impression of them? Let me think. Two people who seemed about as different as you could get, they were getting along unusually well, like they were pretty good friends. The guy looked like a bit of a rough character, but he was telling her all kinds of things about the Tyrell district. As for the girl, she seemed pretty worried about her relationship with her dad. He was being pretty sweet and trying to give her advice from what I could hear. Interesting, so she was talking about her family. Judging by what Rumsfeld told us, it's definitely sounded like she and her father weren't all that close. Maybe that's been bothering her. Could you tell us a bit more about the guy? Anything that stuck out about him? Every little detail helps. He didn't seem all that remarkable to me, so it's hard to know what to say. But he did seem surprisingly naive for a guy who otherwise looked like a troublemaker, I can tell you that much. I think I also heard him mention that his mom runs a general store over in Old Town. Did you say general store? Ugh, of all the people it could have been, it had to be him, huh? Wild. What do you mean, Mr. Arkwright? Is that to say you might know the identity of the young man in question? Yeah, you could say that. Think about it. Old Town, general store, deadbeat son. There's only one guy I can think of who ticks all the boxes. Talking about Eddie, the son of the lady who runs the Newberry General Store. Now I get it. You must be right. Heard rumors before that he likes to go out partying at night. Still don't know how the hell a guy like him wound up meeting such a rich girl, though. There's got to be more to this story still. We need to find more info. If you're looking for someone else to talk to, why don't you try Macmillan Cafe? I've seen the two of them talking out on the terrace, but for a handful of times. Someone there might know something. Gee, thank you for the information. We'll be sure to look into it. Alrighty. Stairs, I guess.
Catch a revival showing of the smash hit Wolves.
Hello. Hi there, I'm a private investigator working on a case with my assistants here. We're looking into a couple of people for one of our clients at the moment. See any young rich girls hanging out with a rough around the edges guy around here recently? Doesn't have to be a big lead or nothing. Whatever you know, we'd appreciate it if you shared it with us. Private investigator, huh? That's a neat job you have. You wouldn't happen to be that famous Spriggan everyone likes to talk about in these parts, would you? Spriggan? Sorry, I've got no idea what you're talking about. Not to be rude, but we're pressed for time. We know these two have been in this cafe and we're looking to find someone who can tell us more. Sorry if I offended you, just not every day I get to talk to people. Anyway, I definitely know who you're talking about. I've seen those two people sitting at that table over there a lot lately. They get up to some pretty interesting conversations. I know it's rude, but I can't help but listen in on them, you know? Maybe ask what they've discussed in those conversations? Earlier, the girl was asking him all sorts of things about kidnapping. Like what sort of cases there have been before and what goes into kidnapping, stuff like that. He had this serious expression on his face, but he looked happy and excited for something. Only she'd thought to ask me. I'm an expert in that sort of thing. Could have told her everything she wanted to know and then some. This woman appears to have some very peculiar interests. It's so weird. Why would she want to talk about kidnapping? Must have had some sort of reason. Wait, could it be something to do with this case? Yeah, although we still don't have enough proof yet. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but it sounds like you were able to figure something out. Glad I was able to help. But one more thing. That guy seems to run with a pretty tough crowd. You better be careful if you're going to keep investigating. What sort of people are you talking about? What I heard, he belongs to Desire. They're a nasty gang. Fighting, stealing, blackmailing, you name it, they've done it, and more. Those people aren't above doing anything. Whatever it takes to get what they want, they'll do it without blinking an eye. I don't think that guy understands what he's gotten himself into. He seems to believe they have more honors and morals than they really do. The girl didn't seem to know any better either, and that just went along what he had to say. We've talked to him before in the past. His name's Eddie, and that was more or less the impression he gave me, yeah. That makes me think that they might just be using him for all he's worth if his outlook toward them is that rosy. That's what I wanted to warn you about. It's not him you need to be concerned about, it's the people he works with that could be a problem. Right. It's entirely possible Eddie's being put up to something without realizing it. Thanks for the tip. You've given us a lot to work with. Now that we know all of that, where should we go next? I think we've got a good handle of what's probably going on here. Now we just need to confirm our findings and go from there. For now, we should figure out what's been going on with Eddie. Time to take a trip to Newberry and Old Town. Okay, Old Town. Berries.
Let's do this.
Oh, why hello.
Hey Brenda, I'm dropping by because of a job. I wanted to ask you about your son. Mind telling us what your kid's been up to lately? Oh, adios. Should I be worried? Did that boy of mine do something? No, nothing to be alarmed about. We're looking into something and we thought to ask him a few questions. How has he been doing lately? Feel free to go into as much detail as you can, please. That's a relief, or as much as it can be, really. I get no end of stress when it comes to that boy. As for how he's been lately, something does come to mind. He usually doesn't have a single mirror to his name and will constantly demand I lend him some, but he looks like he's doing well lately. Actually, he even said he'd finally pay me back all he owed. That's good news, isn't it? You don't sound excited. You know for a fact that boy doesn't have a job, not even a part-time one. The money he's been getting is coming from that gang he's a part of. If that's not enough, they said they might promote him if he did good with his current job. I think he mentioned having to do with helping this girl he'd met, but I didn't really get it. Plot thickens. Some big shit he's up to if they're offering him authority. There's also the matter of the girl in question. At this point, I believe we can more or less piece together what this task entails. So Eddie's really up to something dangerous, isn't he? Stupid son of mine. Could you please lend him a hand? Despite everything, I'm still his mother and would hate to see him hurt. Don't even need to ask. Neighbors gotta look out for each other. Glad we're finally done talking to Brenda. That was a lot. We have everything we need to report to Mr. Rumsfeld now, don't we? Correct. Considering when the two sides are supposed to meet, the timing couldn't be better. Means we're heading over to Dirk Memorial Park next. We'll take the time to go through all the info we gathered and come up with an action plan. Sounds good to me. Alright, so we're gonna quickly go to the bathhouse so we can have craft points. It's like a novel concept. Having resources used in battle.
Stepping inside?
This is perfect.
I'm really working up a sweat.
That just vacant look in his eyes is so good.
I feel fully refreshed after that.
Alright, we should be using the bathhouse more because apparently resting doesn't give you craft points anymore. So...
Time to depart.
Here we go. Hello. Oh, it's so good to see you all. I gather your investigation into the culprit has finished, yes? Would you please inform me of what you found? Sure, we've more or less figured out what led to all this. It'll take some time explaining, so we'll go one step at a time. First thing you should know is your girl's been hanging out with a local punk named Eddie. Part of a gang known as Desire, though he hasn't really fit in with them much until now. Desire, I've heard of that group. People say they're so ruthless and cunning even the police closely monitor their movement. True, yet despite all that, it seems Eddie's been making a fair bit of money lately. In fact, it started happening right when he and Berzelia first met. We have reason to believe those two facts are connected to it. I think I understand what you're trying to say. Essentially, you believe that this Eddie fellow is receiving payment in exchange for befriending my lady? Yeah, something like that. Considering who he hangs with, it sure makes sense that Desire would put him up to that. Although it's possible that the money might actually be coming directly from Berzelia herself. See. To that end, we've uncovered evidence that appears to tie all this together. According to his mother, Eddie said something rather peculiar to her. Namely, that if his so-called current assignment went well, he could be promoted to the gang's upper leadership. Considering the timing of this statement, it all feels but certain that this assignment in question must refer to the kidnapping and ransom. Hey, I believe I understand the situation. Basically, it was Eddie who committed the kidnapping, while Desire was the organization that masterminded it, correct? Yeah, but that's not all. This is where things are crazy. It looks like Berzelia herself was in on the plan, too. Was? Checks out the more you think about it. Long story short, the whole thing is both a real and staged kidnapping. I will admit, I had the faintest suspicion deep down that this may indeed be the case. But let me rephrase my earlier assessment. In essence, my lady initially devised the kidnapping to be staged. However, now that Desire is involved, they're now attempting to turn it into an actual one with genuine stakes, yes? Bingo. They're only pretending to help her with her plan, but in reality they're after a much bigger payday. Knowing how evil these guys are, it definitely wouldn't put it past them to try something like this. If only I'd paid greater heed to my lady's loneliness. Perhaps she wouldn't have felt the need to go to such extreme lengths. So sorry, I can only imagine how you must feel right now. It is what it is. We can't take back what's already happened. I think more than anything, she's trying to test her old man to see if he'll choose her over his work. Moving along, I believe the main question now is how to go about addressing them itself. You do not have to respond to their demands. We can attempt to ambush them instead if you prefer. No, that's quite alright. My lady's safety is absolutely paramount. As much as I would prefer to avoid doing so, I'm fully willing to offer the money if that... Are you sure? 10 million mira is a massive amount, even for the president of a bank. Indeed it is. Nevertheless, I'm prepared to take full responsibility for such a loss. I'm certain that if my master were here, he would come to the same conclusion without a doubt. Wish? Alright, then we'll play things straight with them. Keep in mind, we're talking about a gang that had the guts to pull something like this in the first place. I don't think it's realistic to expect these goons to be on the up and up when it comes time to make the exchange. Best we stay flexible and see how they act. Depending on how it all goes down, we may need to shift gears. we do, we still might be able to get the girl back without you having to fork over any Mira. No promises, but we'll see. I appreciate the consideration. It's clear how professional and thorough you are. Regardless, we still have some time remaining before our meeting with my lady's captors is set to commence. Shall we wait here until it's time to depart for the rendezvous point? Can't wait. Actually, before we go, I doubt those goons would take too kindly for all of us rolling up at once. We should keep the number of people to meet with a minimum. You okay if it's only me who tags along? Certainly, that sounds like a wise suggestion. If I may make a suggestion, Mr. Arkwright, why don't you pretend to be my subordinate? Ah, never thought I'd be an under-butler. Works for me. In that case, the rest of us will remain close by so that we can quickly move in should you require our assistance. Sounds like a plan. Be careful, you two. Good luck, guys. You got this. Thanks, guys. Stay sharp in case things go south. Several minutes later, Van and Rumsfeld arrived at the location designated for the ransom delivery. With only moments to spare, the two came prepared, hauling an attaché case filled with Mira. There you are. Rumsfeld, you came. Oh, my lady, I'm so relieved you're all right. Oh, now, let's not count our chickens before they're hatched. You specifically asked for the girl's pops to come do the trade-off, but I sure don't see him anywhere. What's the deal? Don't tell me he's the guy next to you. I find that a little hard to swallow. No, the master is currently away on business in a remote region, as well as we as her bodyguards have been dispatched in his stead. Sorry, I'm not the guy you're looking for. Don't worry, we still have made sure to bring what you're really after. Got the 10 million Mira right here. Should be enough to satisfy you, yeah? Good enough. You did the bare minimum you were expected to it. Sucks to be you, though, eh, girlie? His own daughter gets nabbed, and your old man just throws some cash at the problem. Can't even be bothered to show his face. Don't you think it's a little suspicious he's at work? Maybe he just decided to ditch you and hang out with his girl toy instead. Father would never do any such thing. Suppose perhaps that he doesn't love me after all, if even this failed to sway him. Zelia, my lady, you have nothing to fear. It's true the master is ill-mannered at times, but there's nobody in all of Zemuria who loves you more. If you don't mind, I have a message I'd like you to hear. Perhaps it will demonstrate how he truly feels. Is that my mobile terminal? What's it doing here? Master sent a recording to this device yesterday. Please have a listen. This thing on, am I being recorded? First, I should explain that I have to take off this morning on the first train out. Since we cannot speak in person, I wanted to leave a message for you, at the very least. That's my father's voice. It's really him. So sorry, Briselia. I'm always so distracted with my work, I can only imagine how lonely you must feel. Your birthday is coming up soon, isn't it? I know I was away on other business trips for the past 2 birthdays, and I wasn't able to celebrate as I should have. But I promise you I'll do whatever it takes to make sure I'm home in time for your birthday. When I do return, I'm going to give you your present myself. Till then, it pains me that I have to leave you alone yet again. Please try and keep your spirits up. Know that I really, truly do love you, darling daughter. Father, I didn't realize you cared so much. Glad he decided to step up and show he knows how to be a dad for one. How'd you manage to come across that voicemail? I'm genuinely... I remembered that Master asked me several days ago how to send such a message to someone. Made me wonder if perhaps it was the young lady whom he sent it. Then when I went searching, sure enough, there it was. How could I have been such a fool? I shouldn't have doubted Father and tested him like this. Sorry, Rumsfeld, I must confess. This whole kidnapping was planned by me. I feared Father didn't truly love me, so I think nothing of it, my lady. Felt the need to act. I completely understand how you must feel. Thanks, Rumsfeld. I'm okay, Eddie. You can let go of my hand now. I might not have achieved what I set out to do, but I still want to pay everyone what I can in exchange for their... Well, you don't have to do that, but if you're comfortable with it, I won't stop you. Not so quick, Eddie. This dumbass sob story's over. Now the fun begins. What's the meaning of this? We had a deal. Are you breaking it? Bet your fine rich ass we are. Why take the pitiful paycheck when we make off with that hefty ransom? Well, thanks to our wonderful pal, Eddie. We've done it without him. Not every day you meet a gullible Mark who's just begging to be held hostage and robbed of her own money. Can't be serious. You tricked me, Eddie? I trusted you. That's not true. I only agreed to help out with your fake kidnapping. I swear, this is news to me, too. And as for you two gents, don't even think about trying anything funny. Hand over the case, nice and quiet-like. Make it quick, or else I can't guarantee Daddy's little girl will celebrate her birthday in one piece. If you put a single scratch on Miss Briselia, you'll pay for it. And I hate being right. I had a feeling it'd go down like this. Didn't ask you to introduce yourself, but I know that you're that famous Spriggan everyone talks about. It's on the lookout for cops or braces, but I sure didn't count on meeting someone like you. Heck, users there, one conniving old fart. So you know about Mr. Arkwright as well, do you? Figured you'd be some mere hoodlum, but it appears you're smarter than you look. Shame you wasted on such nonsense. Well, if you know who I am, then we can cut straight to the chase. took on the job, and I fully intend to complete it. You're giving that girl back one way or another. If you want to make a deal, we can talk, but not until you hand her over first. Otherwise, I've got permission from my butler friend to send you all straight to Adios. Don't think I won't do it. Hey, hold on a minute, Jeffrey. The Desire I know would never stoop to something this low. Put the gun down before you do anything we'll all regret, please. We'd never do something like this? Don't make me laugh. You don't know the first thing about us. Listen, I got you in the gang for one reason and one reason only, because you made for a handy, expendable pawn. But you know what? You did good putting the rich Brad up to all this. Better than I ever expected, really. I owe you one, so I'll tell you what. You can leave our gang right now if you're so queasy about getting your hands dirty. How about it? You can't be serious. Jeffrey, tell me you're lying. I looked up to you. I thought you were badass. Quit your sniveling already. Eddie. Anyway, getting back to business. Where were we? Oh, right, letting the girl free. I wouldn't push my luck if I were you. Last time I checked, you weren't in a position to be making demands of us. As far as we're concerned, this chick's just a pile of used bait now. Sure you want to push your luck? Very well, we shall go ahead and hand over the briefcase. All that we ask is you return the young lady to us unharmed. Yeah, you got my word. Step forward nice and slowly. Any sudden movements and I blow her brain. Stop right there. Leave the case on the ground and go straight back. Only let her go if you do. Got it, I hear you. There comes the tricky part. There's no way he hands her over quietly. We already agreed that Rumsfeld would go in and rescue her while I held these idiots back. The question is what to do about the money. Safer thing would be to prioritize her safety and let the cash go. Well, that'd be 10 million Mira down the drain. Hardly jump chain. Flip side, Rumsfeld and I could trust Eddie with the case and focus on rescuing the girl. What to do? Prioritize her safety. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's who it is. I do love Dark Souls. Sorry, I didn't right away. It's settled. Forget the money. Rescuing the girl comes first. All right, look, we have every intention of giving you the money, just like yes, but we need to trust you'll fill in the end of the bargain. What do you say you let her go forward a bit first? What did I just tell you? You're in no position to try and boss me around. Now, are you going to do as I say or what? Fine, you made your point. Is this good enough for you? And as he was told and tossed the attaché case. You moron, you really did it? Damn right I did. Now it's your turn. Hand her over now. Think after netting this much cash doing nothing, I'm going to let her go? I'd have to be stupider than you. You measly little threats were enough to convince you to part ways with 10 million Mira. You're one of a damn kind. Be holding on to her for the time being. Better start scrounging up some more Mira for the next ransom. Too damn predictable. Get the Mira, it's ours now, boys. I'd see this don't think I didn't see this coming too. I gotcha. That lady over here. What the hell are you idiots doing? Don't blame me, boss. That old dick's stronger than he looks. Damn it, I wasn't planning on you guys putting up such a fight. But I thought, how about I take the money and we call it even, deal? Fine, much as I hate seeing you get your grubby hands on it. You're just gonna hate later, suckers. What an asshole. That leader of theirs was a crafty little prick to the end. Ow. Eddie, you're alright. Well, that escalated quickly. At least it seems like Brazelia made it out safe and sound. That's what counts. That guys were able to make off with the ransom money. Please don't concern yourselves with that. It was a small sum to pay to ensure my lady's safety. Without that money, I doubt they would have backed down otherwise. Might take two. We managed to resolve things amicably enough. So sorry to put you through that nightmare. I can't tell you how glad I am that you're okay. Alright, Eddie. I'm just relieved you aren't too hurt. If anyone should be apologizing, it's me. I feel terrible for believing that you deceived me. Nice to see the two of you make amends. Must emphasize your business with us is not done. You put the young lady in danger in the first place. Hear your side of the story later in order to get a full picture of what transpired. Is that alright? Yes, absolutely. I don't know how I'll ever make up for the lost money, though. Please don't take this out on Eddie. It's my fault that this ever happened. Looks like you can handle things from here. Unless you need anything else, I think we're gonna bounce. Mr. Arkwright, everyone, thank you again for your assistance. No words are enough to express my gratitude to you.
All in a day's work.
Love to see it.
Report deposited.
Really? I didn't get level 3 for that? Alright. Jifa's ringing, Van. So it is. I swear I've seen this number before.
What's up, Arkride? Heard you had a bad time in Tharbad.
Not you.
What do you mean, not you? You're gonna make me cry.
Can you blame me for being wary? You people are always hovering over me, judging how I choose to handle my work. Plus, I have a sinking feeling you're only calling to bring up trouble to my doorstep again.
Am I that easy to read? Yeah, this job's a toughie for sure. I'll cut to the chase. Would you mind coming with me to the 13th?
13th? Surely you don't need me to spell out what that means. Strike me as the kind of guy who dropped by there a lot. No comment. Curious, what business do you have there? Oh, nothing major, but it's not exactly a place I fit in, especially as of late. So I figured I'd ask you if you could tag along. Come on, help a guy out, will ya? Alright, you win. You owe me after this one, though. Want to meet up in the C3 area? Good thing. Oh, and don't feel like you need to rush if you got other business to take care of. I can keep myself busy while I wait. So what do you want? Oh, nothing much. Don't worry about it. I'll have to head over once I've wrapped up my other work. Okay. I don't think there's anything else out here that I need to get. Like it. Station Street. Double Cafe Iota. It really does feel like magic is very weak in this game. Stefan, the guy who wrote that request, we're with Arkwright Solution. He really came. Thank goodness, I was worried you wouldn't even see my request. You mentioned you were worrying for the safety of your father. Yeah, he got himself caught up with a new, suspicious-sounding new religion. What he chooses to believe is his own choice, of course, but I haven't been able to get in touch with him for some time now. That's why I'd like you to try and find out if he's alright or not. That's all? Don't want us to try and knock some sense into him? I feel like that's what most people in your position would try and do. I have mixed feelings on the whole situation, to be honest. That religion in particular hasn't been all bad on us, or him, really. You heard about them? They're called Libra Domina. Never heard of it, no. Nor have I. Fundamental beliefs are largely the same as the one of the Septian Church. They were Vadios, for one. And on top of that, they also based heavily on the concept of karma. Doing good deeds brings rewards, while the bad ones do the opposite. Doesn't sound so bad to me. They said it's actually done a lot of good for him. My father was kind of a terrible person before he joined them, you see. He refused to work and would just spend all his time either gambling or drinking himself silly. Mom got tired of it and they eventually divorced. Didn't see him after that, not until recently. When I finally met him again, it was like he was a totally different person. A friend of his apparently recommended he join the church, which he did. The church put him back on the right track. Pretty much, he became a really hard worker and dropped both drinking and gambling. Showed regrets for turning his back on his family at the time, too. Can't say it's all bad, I'm partly happy he joined, actually. But I just can't shake this anxiety I feel the more I hear about them. What have you heard about them? Once people join the church, they start trying to convince anyone and everyone to join, too. Recruiting more members is considered one of the good deeds I mentioned earlier, and it lets you level up as a person. I've heard that those who donate particularly large sums of myrrh are given special blessings by the religion's guru, too. My father's hoping that if he does enough good deeds, he'll be able to bring our family back together. Nothing wrong with wanting to do good things, yeah, but I'm not too sure about the recruitment and donations. The Arusha, who I believe in, has no interest in it. That's why you're worried? Yes, I mean, what if it's just the tip of the iceberg? What if there are worse things happening behind closed doors that I don't know about? So, could I ask you to go and check in on him? It really is a job more fit for us than the Guild of the Cops. If we do, should we take on the job now? Let's do it. Sure, we'll take your job on. That's settled. Next step is figuring out where to start looking. That a friend of your dad's, one that gets him to join the church, yeah? Yeah, that's right. His name is Carson. I remember hearing that he's usually in the Riverside district time of day, around the terrace area specifically. I think most people would want to join the religion or have any sort of interest in it have to go through him. Good start as any. All right, let's head to Riverside and see if we can find this Carson. Leave the rest to us. We'll let you know if we learn anything useful. Thank you. Good luck. We should go ahead and make our way over to the terrace area of the river.
You have my support, Mr. Arkwright.
All right, to the Riverside terrace area. We. Your dad's a car, is what I hear. Looks like the person the client told me about. Hey there, you're Carson, yeah? Stefan told me to come see you. Oh yes, so you know Walton's son then. I'm Carson, yes. Pleased to know you have an interest in our activities. Allow me to explain Liber Domina. Yeah, about that. Kinda hoping we could hear all this from Stefan's dad, you know. Walton, I mean. Yeah, unfortunately Walton is currently busy with our religious service. What kind of religious service? Walton hasn't been able to make tithes lately, I believe. Helping out with services to the church. After all, tithes and good deeds both pave the road to a virtuous life. If you would allow me to explain our faith to you, well, you wish to join the Liber Domina faith? Well, I'm intrigued, at least. Of course, I can imagine you'll need the experience of wonder of our beliefs. The wonder of our beliefs first. It happens, though, you are in fact quite fortunate. You were scheduled to soon hold the ceremony of purifying scales. Ceremony of purifying scales, what's that? Well, to start with, I should make it clear that Libra is, in our faith's name, is the same Libra as the scales. All is made equal by the scales. Judgment is passed in the ceremony. Good shall be repaid with good, evil shall be repaid with evil. Huh, so that's a particular flavor of yours. So then what would happen if the scales tip? Well, for those who have done much good, our guru will grant them a blessing. For one who's done little good or one who's done too much evil, our religious leader hands down divine punishment. I don't like the sound of that. What did divine punishment of yours entail? Should it be called for, they will be forced to even the scales with their own blood. Wait one moment. Their blood? How exactly? Well, honestly, I'm not sure myself. After all, I've never done an evil deed in my life, so I'm not privy to the deed. Need not worry about it. As long as you earn good deeds by preaching and tithing, you should have cause to meet such a fate. Jaeger Corps can be pretty hard on people who break the rules too, but I don't know. It feels totally different. I don't like it. Come to think of it, Walton will probably be partaking in the gathering too. Busy as he might be with the service, joining the ritual is the duty of all believers. Yeah, we'll take you up on that offer to see the ritual. Might be a good way to figure out if we want to join your faith or not. Of course, I'm thrilled to hear you're interested. The ceremony of purifying scales should be starting momentarily, in fact. The site is a sacred place, suitable for freeing and purifying the souls of the people. Riverside's concert hall is reserved for you. Now, if you don't mind, I'll head over there now so I can inform the receptionist that you'll be coming. Sure, thanks. Well, this doesn't sound dubious at all. Liber Domina feel more dangerous than I first thought they would be. The silver lining is that it sounds like our client's father's still well. I do hope we'll be able to find him at this meeting. Nothing we could do except roll up with the punches. Roll with the punches, not roll up with the punches. It did sound like everyone would turn up, though. Y'all be careful while we're there. Of course, a mistake could turn an entire room of disciples into enemies. They know what they were going on about with the concert hall being sacred or what. Anyway, let's stop these weirdos. I'm on board with that. New Age religion, man. Gets a little weird sometimes. What's up? Hello again, everyone. I've been waiting for you. I've already spoken to the receptionist about your wish to observe our ceremony. We'll begin momentarily. Are you ready to join us? Let's go. Yeah, we're good. Show us in. Of course, come with me. Goddess Adios, we offer gratitude on this holy day. Done so many good deeds, I'm guaranteed a blessing. Glory to Liber Domina. Glory to Liber Domina. I kind of regret coming here. It's so overwhelming. I'll excuse myself now. May our guru bless you all. Yeah, thanks. Goodness, they are certainly passionate. Guru might be new and all, but I get the feeling they're soon going to be a big pain in the ass at this rate. Honestly, I'll be out the door already, but we gotta find our client's father first. I believe I've located him. The man over there might be him. Matches the description. Good, that confirms he's alive at least. What do we do now? Everyone, let us offer up our prayers of gratitude for this day, guided by the scales. Dear Adios, goddess of the sky, we thank you for this day of salvation. Very well. In the name of Adios, I hereby proclaim the beginning of the ceremony of purifying scales. correct the injustices that have been left untouched for right and wrong, and purify our chaotic world. More like mindless drones than people here. Follow along as well? Nah, we're just observers, remember? You don't gotta do anything, yet. It creeped the hell out anyway, thinking about acting like... I feel like even just imitating them would be an offense to Arusha. First, let us begin by rewarding those whose scales tip heavily with good... Followers Carson and Dolly, please step forward. The worthy tides and deeds in attracting new followers have caught the eye of our goddess. Therefore, I grant you both the title of honorary evangelist. May you both be a role model for all our followers in our... Honorary evangelist? I'm hardly worthy of such a great honor. Dedicate my whole life to proving myself worthy of such a title. Same Carson we were speaking to before, at least happy with nations and recruitments. Classic pyramid scheme in here. Continue forward, it is time to punish those whose scales tip heavy with evil deeds. Follower Walton and 2 transgressors from the other day, please step up. There's Mr. Walton, but what does he mean by transgressors? Going from bad to worse. First, the transgressors. Though followers of your faith you may be, who are insincere, you consider us deviants, going so far as to report us to the authorities. Violating the teachings of Adios is a sin heavier than any other. Therefore, I hand down your deserved divine punishment. But screw that, you crazy cultist. You're a madman. Just stop by for the hell of it. I'm so done with this. Let us go. You, Father Walton, stand and receive the goddess's divine punishment as well. Well aware that my tithes are insufficient and I failed to do enough good deeds. But I've been trying very hard to serve the faith by handing out flyers and recruiting people. I'll serve them as best I possibly can. Please, I beg for a merciful judgment. Admit your failure at doing enough good deeds, but fail to acknowledge all the evil burdens you carry with you. Continue to fail to take responsibility for your past. Were you not a drinker and a gambler, one that neglected his family while at it? Lack of good deeds and the heavy weight of your evil deeds tip the goddess's scales ever away from her favor. That can't be. I thought that by repenting and dedicating myself... Yeah, I do. Quite a lot. My sins would go away. I'd be able to return to my family. That would only be possible if you've even the scales with good deeds. Dare you object to the goddess's judgment? No. You needn't fear, divine punishment as it may be. Our sacred ritual will cleanse you from your sins. Open your arms wide to your judgment. I shall observe your last moments myself. Now away with you 3. With today's judgment, Adios' scales find themselves even once more. May you all continue with your good deeds evermore, so that the goddess may acknowledge you. Glory to Liber Domina. Praise be to Liber Domina. This is utterly beyond the pale. Letting a religious movement like this stand is a threat to everyone. Makes me feel sick. Let's bounce before... Chase our client's father and the rest. Afterwards, Van's team managed to sneak out of the concert hall without being noticed by Carson. They got outside, they saw the guru boarding a luxury sedan driven by a Liber Domina follower. They also saw Walton and 2 transgressors being forced to the second car. Van approached the leader as they were climbing into the cars, managing to slip something onto him unseen. Just attach something to the guru's clothes? Is it a transmitter? That's the kind of thing you hear about in spy novels. You got it. Bit of an older model, really, but it's the same grade used by foreign intelligence to... Got it through some, let's say, less than legal means. Been waiting a while for to get a chance to use it. It'll send the signal straight to his IFA. Let's report back to our client first. Gotta make sure he's aware that we found his dad. Allow me to make the report then. Go for it. Let's hurry, gang. Van and company got into their own car and soon started following the signal shown on the... Soon after, the transmitter stopped and they arrived at the last place. Dark Souls 2 is my favorite. They've gone underground. It's quite the ideal place for any illicit activities if it's going undetected. Get after him or we're gonna lose him. Right. Alright, let's go. I was worried this might happen. The tracker's so old that the signal's too weak to accurately follow underground like this. Split up and see if we can find them? Please wait one moment. Transmitter's orbital waves are faint, but it's possible to detect them. If I use Marduk's search software, I should be able to pinpoint the transmitter's rough location. You can really do that? It worked. Transmitter is currently north of us and moving further into the ruins. Really did it. That's amazing. Really earning your keep, huh? Let's get moving. Right.
Magic attacks attacks are most effective.
Enemy suppressed.
All right,
Let us
cool.
proceed ahead.
Should be able to pretty quickly rack up some on-field kills. $21?
Magic attacks are most effective.
I don't know. Seems like bullets are pretty good, game.
Battle finished. We did exemplary work.
2 XP.
Commencing combat. Magic attacks are most effective. Very well done. Magic attacks are most effective. Your charge attack is ready for use.
Good work, guys. We all in one piece?
We're not done yet.
I can't really read all that text right now.
Magic
Just give me a
attacks
minute.
are most effective.
Let's keep moving ahead. More remain. Next one.
Very well done.
Looks like the game's all here.
Okay.
It should be safe for now.
So I'll have to kill a lot of enemies on the field. Oh boy.
Magic attacks are most effective.
Let's get to work.
Enemy suppressed. Let us proceed ahead. So
This is one of Giacomo's old hideouts. Oh, that's a funny coincidence. Anyway, we ain't got time to waste. We're going in. Several minutes before. Son of a bitch, what are we even doing here? You can shove your divine punishment up your ass. Alright, Eos, please forgive me for my sins. Purification ritual before the ceremony is now complete. Now I shall summon the servant of the goddess to deliver punishment. One of her 6 hands, bless us with your presence. What? That's no servant of the goddess, that's a monster. I'll admit that as much as I tried to make this seem like a legitimate church, this part straddles the line of ability. Fortunately, this is the only powerful monster that the artifact is capable of summoning, so I fear it will have to do. It's a little nightmare to control, I'll have you know. Use it to do what I tell it to unless it gets fed in a timely manner. What's the meaning of this? Have you been deceiving us, Father? Not at all. I never expected anyone to really believe my lies. You just happened to be gullible enough to do so. Besides, when I said I would send you to meet your maker, I very much meant it. That's exactly where you're going. Can't believe it. Is this the end for us? Is it an apology you want? I'll apologize all you want, so please. Sorry, Stefan. Sorry, dear. Forgive me for my stupidity. Good job outing yourself, you shady bastard. Sure didn't expect you to have an artifact, though. Where'd you get your hands on that thing? Who are you? I know you. You were at the ceremony earlier. You got us. We're Arkwright Solutions, and the son of one of these fine gents asked us to come investigate you. Looking at me, then Stefan sent you? Indeed, he wanted to know if you were safe and nothing more. However, now that we know you are in danger, we cannot turn a blind eye. Move behind us, everyone. You should also know that we recorded what you said earlier. I was disgusted by what I heard too. You talk of good deeds, and yet it's all just a scheme to make you money. That wasn't bad enough. Now you're treating their lives like playthings? What are you even trying to do? Said it yourself. All I care about is getting rich. All I had to do was dream up a plausible-sounding church and flex my acting chops a little. Mirror just flowed right in. Stumbled on this artifact by complete coincidence, but it lets me get rid of anyone who stands in my way, so I'm more than happy to keep you. Can't picture a better enterprise than this one. Maybe it's partly true that people shouldn't have fallen for your lies, and wanting to earn money isn't a bad thing in itself, but you're abusing the goddess's name, and your way of earning it is just so shameless and scummy that you don't deserve to get away with it. Well, you're free to think whatever you want, because you'll be carrying those feelings to the grave in a few minutes. Go for it, Divine Messenger. You'll be punishing them first. I haven't read it yet. It's a lot of text while I'm trying to do it.
Engaged. You have my support.
Sorry.
Do your worst.
This is your chance for a shard boost.
Breathe onto us. Yes. Activating drive.
A chance for initiating drive.
This'll hurt.
Come here.
Do your worst.
This is your chance for a shard boost. Energy out. Maximum.
Here I go.
Initiating drive.
Wow, that has death blow. That's very rude.
Here goes. Activating drive.
I owe you one.
Here I go. Don't mind me. Cobalt curtain. Activate. Perfect chance.
Energy out. Activating drive.
Do your
Activating skill.
Give me power.
Okay.
Activating skill. Boost gauge limit increased.
This'll hurt.
A chance. Maybe proceed with caution. Activating drive. Keep it up. It's working. Activating drive. Ha!
Okay.
A chance. I need to heal up soon.
Thanks, pal.
Here I go. Cobalt curtain. Activate. Here I go. Activate.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
My move now. This'll hurt. Hit him fast, Fairy.
You won't get away with this!
Up to you, Reset.
Energy output max.
Cobalt curtain again. That is actually really tanky.
Time to go.
Initializing drive.
Zypha, activate. Now it's my turn.
Activating skill.
There we go.
A chance.
There. Activating drive.
Chaos boost. Go. Cobalt curtain.
Deploying shield.
I won't lose.
Initializing drive.
Over here! All for you! Hit him fast, Fairy.
There! You saved me! I won't let this chance slip by. Reset!
Cheers. Thank you for the hydrate.
I won't let this chance
Church,
slip by.
I guess.
Activating skill.
It's the end of...
Activating skill.
I
Boost
won't
gauge
let
limit
this chance slip
increased.
by. Don't mind Cobalt Curtain.
Right.
Activate.
Cobalt curtain.
In 3. I won't lose.
Initializing
Jabberwock arm. Move.
In 3. I won't let this chance slip by. Initiating drive.
This spell is so cool looking. It's a good thing it does 6,000 damage.
I won't stop here.
Rapid burst to rapid eruption. Nice. Hit level 40. Oh, are you alright, Father? Yes, I'm fine. I just never imagined that my pet would be defeated. Whew, now we can finally talk for real. That thing was tough, but now you've lost, and it's time for you to admit it and let everyone go. As long as I have this flute, I will never lose. Get back up. You still haven't wiped the floor with them for me. What's that sound? Is it from the ceiling or the flute? It was both. That's bad. They're both at their limit. If he blows the flute again, it's going to break, and the monster's going to go berserk. Gonna make the crack in the ceiling even bigger, and that'll bring the entire thing down. To finish off the monster before that can happen, or try and warn our command priest, even if he's probably not going. I'm gonna warn him. Got no time to stress over this. I'm just gonna have to try my luck. Listen up, because I'm only gonna say this once. If you blow on that flute again, you're finished. So we're losers, are we? You who are finished, go plead with the goddess for her forgiveness. Oh, how could this happen? Ah! No! How does it still have this much strength left? More formidable than I thought. You damn idiot. Get out of the room, everyone. The ceiling's gonna collapse. Retreat! This distance we won't be able to. Wait, your judgment isn't finished yet. Don't let them get away. Attack them! Ah, wait, we're really gonna be... Oh, well. Get what you fucking deserve. Got what was coming to him. Only he'd listened to what Mr. Arkwright had said. Made his choice. This is on him. Anyway, we're going back to the surface. You're coming with us too. Does that mean... I'm so glad you're okay, Dad. You look like you've lost a bit of weight since the last time I saw you, though. Yeah, maybe I did. So sorry for worrying you, son. Just so desperate to get our family back together, the church gave me the hope that I might. Foolishly clung to it. After everything, I was led astray again. I'm so ashamed I have work to do to be the man I want to be. If anything, it's good to see you being so honest with yourself. Don't worry, I'll be here to support you through it all, Dad. We'll improve together, no matter how long it takes. Stefan, thank you. So nice to see a happy ending. Really, I can't thank you enough. Nor can I. I shudder to think what would have happened if you hadn't come in to help when you did. Thank you so much. Don't mention it. Just doing my job. The Guru and the artifact both have been lost. It's only a matter of time before the church itself falls apart, and now that it lacks its leader. Now you can do your best to not cause any more trouble. Of course, you got my word on that. Well, I think it's about time we let you get back to work. Once more, thank you and take care. Sure, same to you.
All in a day's work. Mira deposit confirmed.
Chaos. Alright, now we have...
Confirming schedule.
these things to do.
Thank you very much.
So, we've got Ashen, Ren, Lane, Judith, and Rosette. So, let's do Ashen. Heiress of the Liu family, Ashen has come to the capital. She wants me to show her around the city 5 times. Got a bad feeling about this. Sure. Ni hao, Van. Thanks for coming. You're okay with giving me a little tour, right? At first I was thinking, whoa, pump the brakes for a sec. Had a quick question for you if you don't mind. You picked a weird-ass time to visit Edith. What's the itinerary? Doubt you're here on your own. Yeah, Baba's on a business trip here, so I decided to tag along. Though I do have some business of my own, if I'm being honest. Right, the sketchy business, if I had to guess. That your old man's negotiating bake sales. Well, you're not wrong. Got a few of our companies together to figure out a plan for you-know-who. Dao came along as well, but well, I'm not sure where he is, actually. Real shame, honestly. It was a wonderful chance for a date. White Orchid Dragon's up to something, huh? I don't like the smell of that. Well, anyway, I still have a little while before the meeting, so I figured why not take a walk around? Baba's busy getting everything ready with the attendees, so I have nothing else to do. You know Edith like the back of your hand, don't you? I mean, yeah, but can't Aaron do it? Might as well ask him. Did, but he canceled out of nowhere, the jerk. Didn't even call me. He texted. Can you believe that? He just texted me. Something came up. Go ask the old man if he'll do it. He hasn't changed a bit, I swear. That little shit. Come on, Van, please, for me? It's been so long since I last visited Edith. There's so much to see and so many souvenirs to buy. It'll be a favor Hayway owes you for. Come on, please. Hayway really isn't going to care about... fine, I'll show you around a bit. Call it an apology for how that job thing went down. Thanks. Okay, so which of these do you think would look good on Sao? Really thinking about him instead? This tour was for you. Don't be such a killjoy. Sao and I are in Edith together for the very first time. This is the perfect chance to deepen our bond. Should I pick out a matching piece for myself now that I think about it? I think that's a good idea. Just hear him now. Ah, we match, I see. And he'll get all flustered and, oh, lady, your mind works in strange ways. True.
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store. Our stores have a
Wonder
wide variety
what kind of gift he'd like. Remiferia is cold around this time of year, so maybe I should get him a pair of gloves or perhaps a scarf. It's for your little brother. He's studying in Remiferia right now, isn't he? That's right. After all the trouble in Crossbell a year and a half ago, he decided to study abroad. I'm going to broaden my horizons, were his words. As I recall, his experience over there must have been eye-opening. Yeah, it seems like you're proud of the kid. I am, but he could stand to be less cheeky. I wish he wouldn't fall head over heels for girls who are way out of his age range. Oh yeah, he did do that, didn't he? Looking to buy that for Gien? Yeah, he's a bit of a soba addict. According to him, nothing beats it when you're tuckered out. Sounds like he's been busy as a bee. He does a lot of advising these days. Guess that screw-up of his didn't really shake his standing in Hayway all that much. You're just buying the flour from Cray. Soba fans love that stuff. If you give him that, he'll be in 7th heaven. Really now? Well, I think I'll trust your advice and go with that then. Well, got some time to kill. What to do? Maybe I'll stop by for a bit of booze while the sun's still up, and then some cuties when it goes down. So this is where you've been, Aaron. You look awfully relaxed for someone who just ditched all his responsibilities on me. Why are you here? Not that hard to guess what you get up to. How come you canceled on me last minute? You haven't been causing trouble for everyone, right? I so know you messed up your sleeping schedule again, and I bet your diet's not far off. But you did not just come all this way just to have her nag at me. You were asking for it. Amazing. Got him. It was fun. I've got to buy a ton of stuff. I got to see all the sights, everything. It's really something seeing the tower up close. It gives the Great Spire a run for its Mira. Not sure those are really in the same category, but fair enough. Hey, oh, don't worry about them. I'm perfectly aware of them. I assume you're here on Liu family business? You're quite a ways from Longport, though. Seems everybody's traveling on business these days. Expect no less of you, Lady Ashen. Zhongshu, huh? Not from the Liu family, are they? Indeed not, though they seem awfully casual for Zhongshu. Normally they try to hide their presence. So is the message being sent here that a Zhongshu doesn't even need to try in order to keep tabs on little old me? I think you're mistaken, Lady Ashen. My master simply wishes to banish these clouds looming over Heiawei, and we might shine brighter. Really impressive how you can say that with a straight face. You really think your master is looking to resolve this peacefully? That just doesn't sound right, does it? Now, obviously, I'm not going to pick a fight with you, at least not in public. But if, and that's a big if, your boss thinks he can get the better of us, then the Liu family will accept your challenge anytime. I will let them know. Alright, let's head back now. No, I have it up on chat. Hey, wait. Give me a second to process all that. Yes, I can. Heiawei's own little princess, huh? Apple doesn't fall from the far from the tree there. Remind me not to piss you off. I like having my head on my neck. Scary to think what would have happened if it turned you down. How rude. I wouldn't have done anything. Probably. I do value our friendship, Van, and I like to keep it that way. Really, I owe both of you for Longport and for keeping Aaron safe. I mean it. Oh, I know. I was just messing with you. Oh, what were you talking about back there? Sounded like some kind of turf war business. Oh, just some shadows sneaking around. It's nothing to worry about. Baba might have told you, but Heiawei is split between several groups and families. Sometimes we'd have to tie those loose ends back up ourselves. Hope for the best, plan for the worst. But Ye always said. Okay, let's head back. I should let Baba know what happened. You want to see him? He'll be back now, and I think he might want to say thank you for today. I'm good, thanks. It's kind of like asking me to walk into a minefield, no offense. Hey, come on, don't antagonize us like that. Ashen eventually got Van to reconsider, read, comply, and exchange pleasantries with her father. Despite being worn out from the encounter, Van met up with the rest of the gang and went right back to work.
This is one relationship I'll cherish. For Heiawei, as much as anything else.
Go with a monarch's education. The Cerulean Charm.
Confirming schedule.
See what that item. Macho Belt. Cerulean Charm. Wow. Bulky. ADF 150? Holy. Nike's a lot. Yeah, let's throw that on.
Confirming schedule.
Well, let's go with Ren. Yeah, I see the idea, Midnight Lola. Let me think about it, okay? And I'll get back to you, okay? Actually, before I start this, give me 2 seconds. I need to run to the bathroom. I have had way too much water today. Okay. Now that I can actually think again. Hi, Ren. You're one of my favorite murder children, which is surprisingly long list in this game series. Good to see you, Spriggan. Thanks for coming by. No problem. Didn't expect to get a request from you of all people, though. What gives? Why don't you want Agnes to know? Oh, I just don't want her to worry for no good reason is all. Sure, that's all. What's the real reason? Because it'll be more fun if I take care of it, the two of us. I said I will think about it. It seems like a decent idea, but I need to consider it. I have I'm talking to a bunch of people. So, I just want to see what goes where for a little bit. Fun, huh? You always have an interesting definition of that. Don't get me wrong, I really don't want to concern Agnes with this either. Take your word for it. You said you guys are having some kind of problem in the neighborhood around Aramis? Right. In short, we seem to be having some people who are trying to spy on our students of late. Not something you really want to hear. Have you talked to the police or guild about it? No, not yet. My source for this information isn't the kind I'd rather share with the police in particular. I'm sure you understand. Fair enough. I won't stick my nose where it isn't wanted either, then. If we're talking about kids being spied on here, then conventional wisdom would suggest these people are scoping them out to kidnap them later. Wouldn't be all that surprising considering how many kids there come from money. Even so, with the sort of security that campus has got, they've got their work cut out for them. They do, but the signs are there nevertheless. Plus, these people don't have to strike on campus to cause trouble. Once the students leave campus, they're out of security guard's orbit. Right, which is exactly what they'll be doing, sooner rather than later. I see where this is going. Exactly. Our big trip coming up puts me in a real bind. With the students operating out on their own outside of campus, it'll be impossible for me to be in all places at once to keep an eye on things. Which is why I prefer if we can get all of this straightened out before we leave, so I can put this idiot's machinations to bed once for all. Sounds like there's more to this than meets the eye, but even without me knowing, I understand where you're coming from. Not something we should put on the back burner, that's for sure. So does that mean you'll help me? Come this far, so might as well. Plus, I'm curious what would make this so fun, as you put it. Guessing you have some sort of reason you want me to help specifically? I do. I have a good hunch as to who might be behind this. He's the kind of person you'd best handle with your help. Who'd be best to handle with your help. Of course, I want to make worth your time too, so I've arranged a special award for you in addition to your usual commission. There's a famous ice cream maker in Liberal who put out a brand new gelato flavor, a flavor that I just so happened to have flown to me all the way from Gransel. You interested? Interested? That flavor's the hottest topic right now in the Sweets magazine I read. I thought they had orders for that stuff backed up all the way to next year. What can I say? If I want your services, I've got to make sure I come prepared. It's the least I could do. You know me too well, kitty. If that's on the line, you'll be damn sure I'll earn my keep. Let's get to work. Ben and Ren started looking into any suspicious information they found relating to Aramis. With Ren having already identified a few leads of her own, the investigation proceeded smoothly. Soon they found out what group and who was behind everything. Leader-like man. Okay, now that the plan is settled, all that's left is to take action during the school trip. Remember that we are only helping you because our boss trusts your plan to work. This better go off without a hitch. Of course it will. Follow the plan and soon we'll be rolling in ransom dough. Am I not a part of the Delore family? It's my responsibility to see things through. That's not all. Students continue getting kidnapped, the student council president will have to involve herself soon enough. The situation will soon demolish her reputation, and as she lay in shambles, we can lure her in with the kidnapped student. Finally be able to exact revenge on that accursed Ren Bright. Certain my father will be most pleased when he hears about this. Hi, Ronald. You're a devoted man, aren't you? I'm almost amazed you still remember me after all this time. I ain't so sure Daddy's boy like him is the kind of fan club you want to have after you. What in the world are you doing here? I had my suspicions that you would be the one pulling the strings here, Ronald Griffith. That jogs my memory a little. I've indirectly dealt with this brat before. This is your former classmate, yeah? The one that had a bone to pick with you and ended up getting expelled after you trying to mess with you. The very same. You were most helpful in digging up information on his father at the time, even if it was through our mutual reporter acquaintance. Must extend my thanks for assisting me then. You have no idea the hell you put us through after you ruined my father's career. No, I don't, and I couldn't care less either. You were just asking for it. Let me recapitulate here. Your grand plan was to engineer a series of kidnappings to, as you put it, enact your revenge on me. What a tedious and oblique way about going about things you have. Give him some credit, his brain not be turned on right after what you did to him. Probably scared him shitless of a face-to-face confrontation. You make a good point there. Don't make fun of me. Me joining the Delore family was so I could make you pay. For a mafia with roots dating back to the very history of the Republic, we are not to be messed with. Don't you dare underestimate me. And there's a name I haven't heard in a while. The Delore family figures in about the third largest mafia in the Republic. They vied for a second spot years ago, just behind Heiue. Back then, they held an immense amount of power. However, Almada's recent moves have managed to displace them from their zone of influence, and they haven't been as active as a result. Shut up, we don't want to hear Almada's name anywhere in relation to us. Oh my, is Almada yet another sore spot for you? My apologies, that was so inconsiderate of me. Bitches are really asking for it now. I might have to fast-track things now, but you're falling straight into my hands must be a blessing from Adios herself. Thank you for saving me the trouble. To show my gratitude, I'll give you a demonstration of the true darkness this world is capable of. What's so damn funny? Pardon me, Ronald. I couldn't quite help myself. Such a cute declaration to make towards me. Of all people, you're out of your depth. Shall we, Spriggan? Fine, but I ain't doing all the work here. You needn't worry. I have a message I need them to hear loud and clear. You don't ever try to harm my students. You don't scare me. It won't take me 10 minutes with you until every bone in your body is crying in pain. No, she's not using a scythe. Gotta be shitting me. We're real mafia. Those gangsters from last year were nothing compared to us. How? We didn't even get a scratch in. You were right about one thing. It did indeed take less than 10 minutes. When I think about it, I remember one of our grunts talking about getting their shit kicked in by a student before. Shit, I think it was that Arkwright dude that's been making the waves all over. Wait, the one that's been messing with Almada? What the hell's he doing here? Ain't a joke. We got no chance against him. Run, everyone! Quick, scatter! Yeah, I appreciate it. Oh, hang on, I didn't read the fucking lines at all. Gonna guess they were pretty low on the family's pecking order, but I still expect him to put up a better fight, please. What was it, Ronald, that you said before? Oh, I know, something about demonstrating the true darkness this world is capable of. The sheer audacity to even dare utter that. You, who's never had the courage to truly gaze at the abyss and have it stare back at you. Maybe it's about time I show you the true despair of that darkness. Oh dear, we've reached the same outcome as before. I expected all the bravado to take him further this time. At least we managed to clean up last time's leftovers. Things should be spick and span from here on. That we have. I must thank you again for your help. That's one more time to add to the tally. I appreciate it. Thank you for the consideration. Probably didn't even need me here, let's be honest. Come a long way from the kitty I first met. Good work today, Ren. Likewise. Having completed their objective, Van accompanied Ren back to the surface for his promised gelato. Short break together, Van enjoying his reward alongside a black tea of Ren's recommendation before parting ways.
That wasn't a bad way to kill time.
Hooray! Van's ATS going up by 5 is really not what I need. Yeah, it's a good idea.
Confirming schedule.
I just need to consider it in the... high-five the shit out of my microphone. In the scheme of like all the things that I'm working on right now. So I'll come back to you, okay? I just can't make a that right this moment. So we won't be able to get Elaine's thing all done, but we can do the film festival article, and that'll level up Judith. She has 4 stars, which is the same as a party member. That's weird. Huh. Alright. Van decided to pay to the bookstall and well, damn, this publisher works fast. Already got something about the Tharbad Film Festival. See what they say about it. Definitely there and watching the entrance. Check it out, another special on Nina Fenley. That chick's on a roll lately. And why wouldn't she be? She stole Judith Lancer's crown as Best Actress at the festival. She's gotta be the hottest actress in Zemuria right now. Guess it's now Nina's time to be in the spotlight. Not that I'll stop liking Judith or anything, of course, but you know what I mean. Hell yeah, man, no one keeps the action sexy like her. Is that who I think it is? No time to waste. Time to watch another. Watching the same movie again? That's got to be the third time in a row. Huh? What the heck? What are you doing here? What am I doing here? What are you doing here? Coming to this theater and watching your own movie over and over again? Don't you think that's kind of... Shh, don't you say another word. This isn't a good place to talk. Follow me. All right, the coast is clear. Are you out of your mind? Do you know what would have happened if people in that theater knew I was there? It'd be chaos. Hey, you're the one who blared your horn. I was trying to keep my voice down so only you could hear me. If other people were going to notice you, it wouldn't have been because of me. You still... Anyway, you didn't answer my question. Why the repeat viewings of your own movies? That much of a narcissist? That I was a narcissist. It's nothing like that. Look, I get it. We all go through that phase at some point in our lives. Perfectly normal for you to get a kick out of how hot you look in the mirror when you're going through puberty. Thought you were a little old for that, though. Telling you, you got it all wrong. What do you mean old? I'm younger than you. Take your word for it, then. So what is it you're doing? Some kind of weird hobby? Not a hobby. I didn't come here to watch the movie. I came here to watch the audience. Audience? Like what, to bask in their adoration as they watch you strut your stuff? Well, damn, girl, you're even a bigger narcissist than I thought. Gotta hand it to you. It takes a special kind of person to go to that much trouble to have their ego massaged. Props. Now you're just trying to piss me off, aren't you? Figured it out already? And here I was hoping to get a couple more selves out of that. You could at least pretend to be a little sorry. I swear, talking to you is bad for my mental health. Okay, real talk. Guessing you're here to gauge the audience's reaction to your work? Yeah, more or less. So I'm mostly looking for some specific things. When I come on screen, I pay attention to how people around me are reacting. Where they laugh, where they cry, when they're let down, stuff like that. Gives me a good barometer of how well my acting is landing with people, so I can see what maybe I need to improve going forward. Don't say. I didn't realize you did so much homework between shoots. I don't do it just to study the reactions either. I also do it to put things into perspective for myself, I guess. Not sure I follow. When I'm filming something, obviously I'd like to think the final product's going to come out just like the director and I intended. But audiences don't always see what we see in the same way. They might hate something you felt confident about, or they'll love something you didn't even put all that much work into. Some people might chalk it up to differences in taste or perspective, but that feels like such a waste when there's so much you can learn. Unlike what you might think, we don't make movies just to satisfy ourselves. We want audiences to be moved, maybe even inspired by it. You can't improve your craft as an actor unless you take the time to sit down and figure out where you and your audience don't see eye to eye. At least that's what I sincerely feel. Huh. Put more thought into your work than I expected. I always figured you were just riding the wave of your success all the way to the bank. Adios, you sound just like my mom and Grammy. What on Zamiria makes you think I'm anything like that? I'm trying to give you a compliment, I swear. Interesting to know your family gives you that same sort of grief, though. Pretend you didn't hear that. Also, I'm impressed you can discern people's faces so much inside a dark movie theater. Is that one of the perks from your side hustle? Gives you cat vision at night? No, it's not because... I have no idea what you're talking about. Who does this woman think she's fooling? Is this sort of field research something you've always done since becoming an actress? Used to do it a lot back in the day, but the last 2 or 3 years, not so much. These days, as soon as I wrap up one film, it's immediately on to the next shoot. Between that and my other occupation, I hardly have time for it now. Did you have some free time for once and decide to do it for old time's sake? Had it, more like I had to make it for myself. Had to turn down every offer for shooting and then interviews in order to make this happen. No kidding, that determined, huh? Not just that I missed it and I wanted to do it, the festival made me realize I need to start stepping up my game. Because you had an award for Best Actress taken from under your nose? Pretty much. Nina is such incredible talent for an actress her age. I knew she might catch up to me sooner or later, but I didn't remotely expect it to happen this soon. I get how that might be a shock to you, but it's just one film festival, dude. You don't need to be so hung up on the results. Her winning the award doesn't take away from the caliber of your own acting. Golden Blood and Wolves Requiem are both huge, incredibly entertaining films. Most reviews had them neck and neck when it came to quality of their acting and the sheer level of polish. Appreciate the pep talk, but I don't want to give myself excuses for what happened. At the end of the day, I lost out. Those are the facts, plain and simple. If I don't not always knock my audiences and judges off their feet with my acting, then I'm not doing the absolute best I can. Spoken like a true actress who's earned her spot as the queen of the industry. When I first got to see the real her, I thought I'd regret ever being a fan, but maybe I don't have anything to worry about at all. Got something else you want to say to me, huh? Anyway, not to get off topic, but how did you see through my disguise at the theater? I know it wasn't the most elaborate thing in the world, but I'm pretty confident I wouldn't get caught. Probably only noticed because I heard a couple of guys talking about you right before I saw you. If I hadn't, I doubt I would have given you the time of day. Really? What were they discussing? Nothing big, just how things went for you at the film festival. From the way they were talking, those awards or lack of, I guess, don't seem to have done anything to diminish your fan base. I know I still count myself a part, but good to know. Well, don't worry, next time a film festival comes rolling around, I'll be standing on the top of that winner's podium where I belong. Till then, I'm going back to basics and honing my acting, so it's that much better. You'll see. Good luck with that. I'll be watching.
Maybe you're not so bad after all.
Ooh, support effect plus 5%. Hey, and we leveled up Van. Hey, support effect another 5%.
Confirming schedule.
All right, so we'll do Elaine's. And unfortunately, Rosette is gonna have to take the ride the pine pony on this one. Funnily enough, the movie theater is the one place we need to actually go to. Hey there, not used to seeing you here. Oh, it's you, Van. Not here to watch any movies. I was just passing through after receiving a nearby assignment. That explains it. For a sec, I thought you were slacking off and sneaking in a showing. Just because you have that sort of time on your hands doesn't mean we all do. I happen to be busy as ever. I'm plenty busy too, you know. I'm just taking a short break. Anyway, which movie caught your attention? Curious what beauties blazed into these. Sorry, I can't talk anymore. I have to get back to work. Hey, I was just asking. The Mishy everyone loves is hitting the big screen. Mishy in Boots is coming to theaters this November. Well, that explains it. Can't say I'm shocked she's a little bashful about it. Nothing wrong with liking Mishy, though. Got an idea. Sometime later. Hey again. Wow, we've met twice in one day? What are the chances? Playing it off like it's a coincidence, but I suspect this was very much deliberate. I'd arrest you for stalking, you know. Oh, don't be like that. I just wanted to give something to you. Here you go. Is this a Mishy plush? Yep, this thing's merch for the Mishy and Boots movie that's coming next month. You only get it in theaters for a limited time. You have no idea how long I had to wait in line for it. Why did you go out of your way to do that for me? Well, I figured you wanted one because you look like you were dying to see it. I don't want to see it that much. Even if I did, that doesn't mean you had to go get this for me. Well, it wasn't the only reason. Just happened to remember about that promise I broke all those years ago. I know giving you this won't fully make up for it. You aren't wrong. Also, did you just refer to Mishy as this thing? Rude. Sorry about that. Anyway, catch you later. There's a theme park in Crossbow called Michelin Wonderland? Wow, that's new. This is its mascot. Back. What are you reading there? Looks like some news from Crossbow. Anyway, what's this cat-looking thing? Mishy? Looks ugly as hell. Don't tell me you like that thing. I'm allowed to like whatever I want. I'm sorry my tastes aren't up to your standards. Always good to see you two getting along so well. Crossbell is only one station away on the Transcontinental Railroad. Why don't you take a part-time job so you can take her next year? Don't push me into it. So, what are you thinking? If you really want to go, really? You take me? I mean, if you really like to take me that badly, I suppose I can come along. You just can't be cute, can you? You're the one to talk, Mr. Dark and Brooding. Thank you, Van. I can hardly wait to go. Does he have any idea how many years it's been since then? Still, I'm happy you remembered.
You've always been stubborn as a mule.
All right.
Although I suppose that's reassuring in its own way.
So, we have one more thing to do. Go to the Esprit.
Go! Hello.
Seen Golden Blood. Yeah, we saw Golden Blood. We have not seen Perfect Driver or Memory.
The showing on screen 1 will soon begin.
See Perfect Driver 2.
If you have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance.
Let's do
We have merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop.
Rosette
Why not buy a
because we
souvenir to
didn't do
remember your
her event. Oh, we can bring multiple people? Okay, 600 Mira, no problem. After inviting some company to tag along with them, they made their way to... Philip, a young fledgling Z1 race car driver, is the son of Louis Adler, the legendary racer. Tormented by the crushing weight of his father's legacy, Philip rebels against him, shattering the bond they held in the process. Shortly thereafter, Louis gets into an accident and perishes on the spot. With little time to process the untimely death of his father, Philip is thrust into the Grand Prix, his focus fractured and his will dwindling. Then, in the final lap of the race, when all hope of victory is lost, the words of his father echo in Philip's mind.
The thing you gotta aim for ain't the finish line. You're gonna have to think way beyond that. If you want to be a legend, set your sights on a goal to call your own, then speed past it.
Unbelievable! Philip's taken the lead. He's passed last year's champion, Max. Look at that little Lino of his go. Something's really lit a fire in him. Nothing's gonna stop him now.
That little punk didn't even spare me a second thought. Who on earth is that kid racing here?
I found it, Dad. I found my goal beyond the finish line. I just wish I could have found it while you were still here. I'm going to leave you in the dust, Louis Adler. I won't stop racing until I override every legendary record you ever set.
It's very funny to me that the two Z1 drivers that they talk about are Max and Louis. And if you know anything about F1, you understand what that means. Family relationships can be such tricky things to deal with. There's some things you can forgive because you're related, but there's other things that are hard to compromise on for the same reason. I really relate to Philip's frustration in the movie. How should I put it? I'm the last person in Zemira who wants to come off as preachy, but if you have something to say to someone, you should say it while you still can. That's my motto. You're right, Van. I should talk to my dad while I still have the time. I feel slightly on edge after watching that film, albeit in a good way. The races were so engrossing, I could feel my hands tensing up before I even knew it. For a movie that puts the human drama front and center, they still put a lot of effort into the racing. Love to hop into the passenger seat with a pro driver like that sometime and feel what it's like to whip a car around like that. Gotta be wild. We'll say, ordinarily, I strive to provide safe, comfortable riding experience for my clients while driving. However, if you wish for me to make an exception, I can certainly show you what I'm truly capable of. I'm gonna be real with you, Rosette. I'm more than a little tempted to take you up on it, but let's not get up to any trouble, alright? As you wish. It looks like they're selling commemorative brochures for this movie. Yeah, we gonna. I don't think I can watch a second movie. No way do I have time to catch another movie. Okay. So we've got that thing with Jin to do.
Let's head over.
So, but we are out of time, sadly. Let me do this. What do I need? 200?
Truly well done.
Yeah, so I need 16 more points. That's just a bunch more quests. So, we are going to save here. I'm going to call it a day. Unfortunately, I do have to go back in to do contract work next week, so I will only be streaming 3 times. So 3 days next week. Just a little frustrating, but that's life of a contract worker sometimes. Thanks everybody for coming and watching and chatting and hanging out. I appreciate it as always. I will be back on Monday morning at 9 a.m. With more streams. I will put up the schedule on my Twitter probably on Sunday. So if you want to see when your favorite game is going to be on the stream, that's where to look. In any case, a lovely evening and wonderful weekend. Till Monday. Bye-bye.